This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes.
No way.
From the Sonosi and DIAZ studios of Arizona, 2021 UFC Fighter of the Year Extravaganza. Who will the MMA Holes choose as Fight of the Year? MMA news, phone calls. Let's hang with the boys with the MMA Holes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Welcome to the Monday show. Back in business, back in the studio, and it's a glorious time of the year as this is the final week of 2021. That's right, 2021 coming to an end. Ariel's got his party hat on. We're leaving the tree up for another week at least. But 2022 on, we're on the brink of 2022, and it's kind of wild. 2 years of that thing. And we've still been going strong. JBM, how are you doing tonight?
Wonderful, wonderful, Mons. How are you?
I'm wonderful, wonderful. Tonight, we're going to do something interesting. Tonight, we're going to find out, and we're going to get to the bottom of this situation. We need to find out which one of the fights that happened in 2021 is Fight of the Year. And we're going to do a bracket. We're going to poll the audience. And we're going to see if Gaethje versus Chandler holds up. Because I would imagine that that is the front runner. Now, Jess, looking at these fights, going back down memory lane, what do you think? Is there anything that stands out with you?
Shoot. Yeah, you think so? All right, we'll go with that. Let's say Holloway Cater was pretty freaking good. But Usman Covington stands out because of all of the shit around it, you know? So I'd be tossed between the two.
You're saying there was feces around that fight?
Yeah.
Okay. There was feces around Covington versus Usman too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots of feces.
That would make a fight stand out. Okay, of course. There's a lot of fights that we threw together over here, and I want to give a shout out to Peruvian MMA. Let me give a shout out to this Instagram over here. There we go. Peruvian MMA is a pretty decent Instagram account. And fun fact, Real was a gentleman, I think, that that got us into this. But they put together a submission of the year list, and then they put together the fight of the year list. And I was like, you know what? That's a good question. We have a lot of things, a lot of fights to look at. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the bracket stage over here. There it is, the bracket. We're going to fill up these brackets. We're going to find out who gets the bloody trophy. Who gets the MMA Holes bloody trophy tonight. Now, I think, like I said, I think the front runner would be Gaethje versus Chandler. Although Diaz versus Lawler was freaking insane. That was a nutty fight. And the thing that stands out with me with Gaethje and Chandler is there wasn't a finish in that fight. There wasn't a title on the line. And some of the fights that we show were championship fights. Some have finishes, some don't have finishes. So I'm going to see if that holds up. Now, in the chat right now, there's a poll going down. And Jess, if you could tell us who is in that poll.
Costa versus Giannis, Costa versus Vittori, Tercios versus High Stand, Phillips versus Paiva.
Okay, so
is
I have
it High Stand or High Stand?
I think it's High Stand. But yeah, there's I don't remember that fight, to be honest with you.
Neither do I.
But I'm going to pull it up over here. Boop. There we go. And yeah, there's the four that we have in the poll right now. So get your votes in. I see Costa versus Vittori standing out. that might move on to the next round. Now, if you're looking at these fights over, I have to be honest with you. I think Costa Vettori was decent. I wasn't blown away. In fact, I like Costa versus Yanez. That fight, to me, stands out as an MMA hole over here. Other two fights pretty good, but you know what? I'm like, I don't remember them. Phillips versus Paiva, don't remember. And Tercios versus Heiston, don't remember either. I'm sure they were good fights, just slip in my mind.
Yeah.
So Costa versus Yan is the one that stands out. On that list, what do you say?
Costa Vettori, of course.
Okay, so Jesse goes Costa
Absolutely.
Vettori. I think that fight's a little overrated.
I think any fight with Vettori should be up there. You
I
know?
was kind of bored.
Really?
Not gonna lie, yeah.
So you're going to go Costa Yanez?
Remember, that was a fight where, that's what I said, Costa Yanez. But that was a fight where Paulo Costa missed weight. They fought at that weird catch weight. And it was just a sloppy, I don't know, there were moments where Costa, shined. But Vettori pretty much, I thought, did a fantastic job. I thought it was old Vettori in that fight.
All
So
right,
that
fair
doesn't
enough.
really stand out to me. Let's see what's going on in the chat.
All right. 2 joints is Mr. Kenny. Welcome to the chat. Drunk Savage says, I'm an alcoholic. I can't remember all these fights. Recon says, the Orc Vettori. Paul Fay says, sup, Leo bro. 2 joints says, you seem like a fine man, Kenny. The NBA host says, was Sandhagen versus Edgar this year?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No.
Maybe.
We don't know.
Wait, Sandhagen versus Frankie. Yeah, I think it was this year.
Actually, yes, it was. I know
Yeah.
that because I wrote it on the list.
Yeah. So, no, Sandhagen, you didn't write that one on the list.
Yeah, I think so.
It was Sandhagen versus Jan, I think you put on the list. No, Sandhagen versus Edgar. That did happen, if I'm not mistaken, this year. Let me just double check.
Jan Sandhagen.
Corey, yeah, that was the one that you put on. Corey Sandhagen, the Sandman. Yeah, I'm almost positive that was this year. But let me just double check.
Sandhagen Dillashaw. That's the other one that I put.
Yes.
Jan
Let's see.
Sandhagen and Sandhagen Dillashaw.
Corey. Wait, hold on. Sandhagen didn't fight Edgar. What the fuck? Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
he
they
did.
did. Okay, yeah, that's right. The flying knee. Yes, that was this year. I'm like, fucking A. My brain is scrambled. Yes, they did fight, and that was when Frankie's head went sideways. Yeah, so that happened on, what was the date? That was February of this year, so that was considered. But that would probably be a knockout of the year on that list over there. But, yeah, it did happen, and it was so quick that I completely forgot. Okay, so there he is. Corey's on the list a couple of times here on the bracket, so we're going to find out. I'm putting 8 minutes on the clock of the bracket.
Oh, heck yeah.
Get your fucking votes in. Only 8% for Phillips versus Paiva. The time is a ticking. Right now, 8 minutes are on the clock. Jesse, do you think Costa versus Vettori holds up?
Yes, I do. I pick it, so yes, I do.
Okay, you do. I personally think you guys are wrong in the chat. I am against you guys. But I guess, those names stand out. I thought that fight was a little overrated. But okay, here we go. Let's see how the poll goes here. 52 votes with 66 people watching. Make sure you hit the like button. Tonight we get to the bottom of this. We'll open up some phone lines, and we will get to MMA news. On top of it all, no UFC this weekend. I'm sorry. But we will be doing a fiasco New Year's Eve. Once again, we're hitting the phones, probably hitting the sauce, and we're going to make it another family experience. What did you think about the cooking stream, Jess?
I was not feeling well, so I thought it was good for what it was. It was good for what it was, Mom.
Okay, what about this? Friday. We're going to have a different Jesse, or are we going to have the same Jesse?
I
Or
hope
maybe
so.
a new
hope
Jesse?
that, things improve by then. Because I like having a good time, I hate being the one that's not having a good time.
Okay. Is it going to be a Jesse Downer, or is it going to be a Jesse party Jesse?
I always am down to party. I just, wasn't feeling that good, and I'm still not feeling that great. So I'm just hoping, things improve by the time we get to New Year.
Okay, stand by. The number's up there. We'll be doing some phone calls tonight with 6 minutes left in the poll. Right now,
Whoa.
it looks like Costa versus Vettori is the fight that's going to move on. Let's see what's going on in that chat room as they're discussing. I see someone putting Head Rush, B-Man saying Head Rush. And you know what? Let's give a shout out to those sponsors before we really get this party started. Head Rush, how do you get the discount?
Head Rush is provider of the highest quality, authentic apparel for lifestyle, MMA, and action sports enthusiasts. Head over to Head Rush with the link in the description below using promo code MMA-HOLES. That's promo code MMA-HOLES for 20% off of your entire purchase.
All right. No UFC this weekend, but we got some deals for you. We also have MysticRootsCBD.com.
Get top quality organic hemp flower, cosmetics, edibles, and more at MysticRootsCBD.com. That's MysticRootsCBD.com. Using promo code MMA-HOLES. That's MMA-HOLES for 20% off of your entire purchase.
The poll is still going, and we're doing a 3-hour show tonight. So make sure you smash the like button. That's courtesy of the Sonosi and the D-Rest, the namers of the studio. They have extended it for 3 hours tonight. So we're going to be doing some marathon stuff. Okay, what else we got over here? We got a little bit of UFC on ESPN.
Yes, sir. UFC on ESPN Plus. Head over to UFC on head over to ESPN Plus. Link in the description. If you want to watch all of your favorite live sports, live fight nights, and UFC pay-per-views, we go to ESPN Plus. And when you use our link, you can help us out, help yourselves out, and help ESPN out.
That's right. So want to watch the fights? You want to watch the Contender Series? You want to watch Dana White's... no, that's the Contender Series. You want to... what the fuck else is it? The Ultimate Fighter? Yeah, that's on ESPN Plus. Also, we got Polymarket. And I got to pull this up real quick over here. But just tell us a little bit about Polymarket over here.
Polymarket is an online trading platform where you can go. It is not gambling, my friends. You are not gambling. You are simply making bets on lines that are subject to change at any moment, any second. Head over to Polymarket and use promo code MMA-HOLES. That's MMA-HOLES. With the link in our description, it'll take you right over to the... it'll take you to the main source. You can actually find a lot of different markets that you can put bets in on. This time around. But use promo code MMA-HOLES for up to 100% match on your first deposit.
That's wrong. Okay. So it's 100%. Oh, it's $100 reimbursed on your first day of trading. That's Polymarket.
$100. You know what I mean.
That's the
reimbursed on your first day of trading.
A little bit different. You were talking about the promo for MyBookie. But yes, Polymarket is $100 reimbursed on your first day of trading. So it's a trading platform over there. And you can trade on sports and politics and all that fun stuff. So shout out to Polymarket. Here we go. MyBookie.
MyBookie. Use promo code MMA-HOLES. It's MMA-HOLES at mybookie.ag, or you can just use the link in the description below to bet on all of your favorite live sports. That includes NFL, NBA, NCAA. You can even go to the online casino, but they also have live fights. Use promo code MMA-HOLES. That's MMA-HOLES, and get up to 100% match on your first deposit.
There we go. Okay. MyBookie. All right. We'll be making some bets once the UFC gets back in business. And
I see how scattered your brain is just off of this.
Yeah, that's the conversation for outside. Wait, you want to... What?
What? I was just saying.
Yeah?
Like, you know how you can tell what's going on in a person's head based on how they write?
Well, yeah, because I frantically wrote this before the last stream. We were literally supposed to go live. I was like, oh shit, I gotta write this down.
Yeah, you can tell. Like, just things are...
Yeah. You know what I was thinking about in the shower? I can... my brain is frantic, that's for sure. But I haven't written in script in about...
In cursive?
15, 20 years. When was the last time you wrote...
I write in cursive sometimes, yeah. I just do it.
Let me ask you in the chat. When was the last time you did script? Little script. And not signing your name. Like, of course, when you sign your name. But
I do sometimes.
Why do they teach you script? Like, what's the purpose?
Well, it's a nice font.
Like, there's no need for it, right?
You know what they should be teaching kids is sign language, not cursive.
Like, why we got to learn about script?
Well, they don't teach kids cursive anymore.
Like, I can't even remember the last time I used it. Like, I never write in script. If I'm going to write on a card...
It's funny that you call it script.
Yeah, well, what is it called?
Cursive.
Cursive's for gaylords. Only gaylords say cursive. Real men say script. Script writing, right? Writing script. Or what is it? Script, or what's the other one called? What's the traditional, what's that called?
Traditional?
See, you don't even know the name of that.
I don't know.
Non-script? Non-cursive?
Traditional, I would think.
No, it's just like, what is that called? Letters?
Handwriting? Print?
Regular printed letters?
Print? Yeah, probably in print.
This is why I think school is just a fucking
in
hoax.
print, yeah, because when you sign contracts and shit, it'll say
print your name, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Print.
Okay, anyway, we got minute 24 left. It looks like Costa versus Vettori will be moving on in the bracket. So here we go. I've literally never heard script. Yeah, but, listen. I don't think he went to school, right? Did the boss go to school? Didn't he, learn
Maybe
from,
it's because
bears?
you went to, private school, so they get all fancy with what they call it.
Really?
Maybe.
Yeah, it was script writing and
I went to public
print.
school, so that shit was cursive.
Yeah, am I the only one that learned script?
Those
They
damn
probably don't
private
even teach,
schools,
they
man.
probably don't teach it anymore, right? It's a lost, like, no one needs to know how to write in script other than your name. Learn how to write your name, and that's about it.
It is true. I don't see like the life skill there in writing in cursive.
Yeah, why? Script. Why do you write in script? Doesn't make any sense. All right, 30 seconds left in the poll. Here we go. The drama. The fucking drama right now. As time is winding down, we're going to move COSTA and Vettori. It looks like that is the one that's going to be moving. I'm going to start cropping this puppy already because, I mean, unless there's a dramatic turn of events. Okay, here we go.
Fancy writing for fancy people.
Oh, fuck. What
the fuck is a script? Oh, they are all
my God.
normal letters strung together.
Am I the only one that knows what script is?
No, you're the only one who calls it script.
Well, I mean, that's what I was taught in school.
It's. I'm telling you, it's those private schools, man.
Is that a private school thing?
It's got to be. I've never heard it called script.
Yeah, but, well, we also have a generational difference, so maybe that's what it was.
There's people older than you in the chat who don't even call it script.
There's no one older than me in the chat.
Uncle Boss?
That's true. He's about a dinosaur.
And he doesn't even call it script.
No, Boss is younger than me. What are you talking about?
No, he said he was older than you.
No, he's not. He just acts older than me.
Uncle Boss, are you older or younger than Mom?
He's 27. All right, so ask Rob Font. All right, COSTA versus Vettori moved on. Now I'm going to put the next one on the board here. Oh, look what we got here, Jess. If you could tell the people, I'm going to end the poll for this one. We're going to move into the next bracket.
Okay.
And tell them the fights that are on here so I can type away.
Vieira versus Hernandez. Diaz versus Lawler. O'Malley versus Moutinho. And Kamaka versus Brown. Ooh, shootsies. O'Malley Moutinho was actually really good. Moutinho did take a beating in that fight, but he held his own. You got to give him credit. Coming in off the couch, his UFC debut against a guy like O'Malley, he didn't look bad. So that's definitely not... I can't even remember Kamaka Brown, to be honest. And Vieira versus Hernandez. Ah, shoots. Which one? Oh, are you looking for it?
Yeah, where'd you put it?
Let's see.
That's not here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Come
6.
on.
You said you needed 8. I gave you 8.
Yeah, it's not 8.
That is
Fucking
8.
A.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Listen. Okay, I'll just type this in. Go ahead.
That's what you told me.
Yes, this is not 8.
Oh, there it is.
Where?
At the top. I told you I did it.
What order did you put this in?
I went from bottom to top.
Oh, okay, there it is. Okay.
See, you're saying I didn't listen to you. I do listen.
Yeah, you couldn't find it either, though, in fairness.
Okay, but I still did it.
Okay, so how about you entertain the chat as I paste these things in?
Writing scripts in school, but that was 20 years ago. This is Leo England.
Oh, someone said script. So, okay, I wasn't the only one.
No, writing scripts. Like scripts, not writing in script.
Scripts like movie scripts?
I would think so.
I think they're saying like felony. Like
when someone hears script, they think like a play. They don't think of cursive, Moss.
Jess, listen, I'm telling you, the dinosaurs like myself learn script writing.
I literally heard nobody say script. My parents even say cursive.
What do you mean? Yeah, but that's some country as bumpkin shit.
No, I'm telling you, I think it's a private school thing.
Any people that live in a city, for God's sakes, they've heard script.
Private schools in the city must say script.
Yes.
Because I've literally never heard it anywhere else.
I'm telling you, they've heard it. Okay, here we go. I got it in the chat. The poll is ready. Okay, the poll is up. Vote away, friends. Let's see who moves on in the bracket here. Vote away.
Let's see. Script sounds better. My doc writes scripts. It's funny because most people can't even read cursive either. From New York, it's cursive. How is my pizza? I can read anyways.
Yeah, but Sonosi lives upstate. That's not New York.
No. You are just a weirdo. You just call it script.
Trust me. Upstate,
can I ask you a question?
Upstate's not New York.
Did your nuns call it script or did they call it cursive?
Jess, I went through
what did
grammar
your nuns
school,
call it?
Grammar school and high school. Everything was script.
What did the nuns call it?
Script. I'm telling you.
So this is
Everyone.
why I think it might be a Catholic private school type
I've
of
never
thing.
even heard cursive before. Like I've heard cursive,
I've
but
never
not in
heard
school.
script.
Cursive is like some fairy stuff. Like it was, hey, you ate some cursive?
Script is some uppity stuff.
Script. That's fucking badass.
My doctor wrote me a scrapt.
See? Paul Face, as we call it, script here. Do you happen to...
Must be a Catholic private school guy.
I'm telling you. No, it's probably my generation. That's probably what it is. Because these kids learn fucking...
Cursive.
Like the math. What is the math that you guys learn? Like that fucking
I'm not
bullshit
in
math.
that generation.
Well, you're almost there. But still, if you think about it.
Not even close.
Like that
That came out in...
affirmative action math. What's it called?
No. Common Core?
Oh, Common Core?
Is that what it is?
Oh,
That
okay.
came out, that's for like 5-year-olds, Chris.
5-year-olds?
Like in today's generation.
Look at when it came out.
Common Core math?
5-year-olds?
Isn't that what it's called, guys?
Look, Google when Common Core came out.
Is it Common Core?
Yeah, Google when that came out. That's got to be about 15 years old now.
No.
Yeah.
That wasn't out when I was in school. Common Core is new.
It's been around. Common
I would know this better than you.
Good, Google it. Common Core. About 10, I would say 10. 10 years. Possibly somewhere around there.
Common Core was not out when I was in school, Moss.
Okay, Jesse.
So 5 years at most.
Jesse, you didn't go to school.
I
Hold
did
on,
go
let's-
to school.
no,
Thank
didn't.
you.
Your brain wasn't there.
Yeah.
How long has Common Core been out? Oh, fuck. And it's me. How long has Common Core been out?
According to the New York Times,
2010.
more than 40 states signed on to the plan, known as the
2010. You want to do the math? 11 years.
Okay.
11 fucking years.
All I'm saying is it wasn't there when I was in school. That's all
Okay.
I'm saying.
11 years it's been out. You're like 5-year-olds. 11 years.
Yeah, 5-year-olds in school are doing Common Core.
And it's the most ridiculous, stupid shit ever. Anyway,
You
we
know
got
we're
this.
gonna have to learn it for Ellie.
We got this poll going on here. Now, I'm not learning shit.
We have to.
That's what tutors are for. I mean, imagine her coming to me for knowledge.
Yeah, I would.
I
Never,
wrote in script,
I would
for
never
God's
say,
sakes.
Ellie, go ask your father. I would never do
Yeah,
that.
I wrote in script. I'd be like, what is this cursive shit? Why are you
If I
cursing at
wanted
me?
her to fail a class, then I'd be like, all right, go ask your dad.
Hey, Daddy, could you teach me cursive? Okay, fuck, shit, cunt. Isn't that cursive? All right, so Diaz Lawler, no surprise here, is in the lead at 48%. Some people, 33%, have O'Malley versus Moutinho, which was a lopsided beatdown where Moutinho just kept coming forward and eating some popcorn. No, not popcorn, fisticuffs. Vieira versus Hernandez on the list. Some people don't remember because the names aren't all those flashy stuff.
Yeah.
But Diaz versus Lawler probably going to get this job done here on this bracket,
I'm
I would
really
say.
surprised O'Malley Moutinho doesn't have more.
I'm not. I'm not shocked at all. Diaz versus Lawler was a banger. That fight was a sloppy, fun, that was great. If every fight was Diaz Lawler, I'd watch. I'd watch without the stream. I just watch by myself and masturbate. Yeah. But Diaz versus Lawler, 50%. Let me put the clock at. I'm gonna put the clock at 5 minutes so we can speed up this shit show. 5 minutes on the clock, and when the clock expires, we will move the winner on in the bracket.
She's watching Morph again.
Right now we have Costa versus Vittori. Who will face? Actually, you know what? I'll see. I might spread this around as we move on. I think I might spread the fights around to make it a little more interesting. Okay, here we go. So these are the fights that we have on the list. Vote away. Let's see what's going on in that chat as we wait.
I just picked that one to get the pop-up off my screen. Moutinho was a wonderful, wonderful fight to watch. Is that one Gur? Moutinho fight was sad. Says Recon Wu. Tudrin says for 1K Moss we'll do a private fight buddies for you. Ooh, fancy. Must be for only the script audience, Sean says for 20%.
But where did you go to grammar school? You went. It was in Illinois,
It's
right?
not grammar school. It's public school.
Jess.
It's not grammar school.
Jess.
We went to elementary school, middle school, and then high school.
Okay. When I was a kid,
You went to
Grammar
private school, so
It's called
then it's
grammar
called
school.
grammar school.
we
went to elementary school, junior high, high school.
You went to delinquent school. Metal detectors, right? Let me
No
guess.
metal detectors. No, it was just a public school. Like
Let me guess. Minority kids were in
didn't.
school.
My parents didn't pay up the ass so that we could wear nice uniforms and go to school. No.
Let me guess. There was other than white people at your school?
What does that even mean? Like only white people can go to private school?
I'm joking. Or am I? I don't know. No, I had a lot of Asian kids in my school. So you would think it would be a very good school, but it wasn't. We were all idiots. We actually were the small pocket of dumb Asians went to my school. you know?
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, and then we had like in high school, we had a pocket of black kids, right? Not me. There was just a pocket of them. There was like you could stick them in your pocket. But like Lamar Odom, Shaniqua Holsclaw, like the WNBA players, like top of the heat because they beat the shit out of all the white kids in the school.
I don't think you would survive in public school, honestly.
Of course I would. I'm a man of the streets.
I don't think you would have survived.
I'm a man of the streets. I'm the man.
Because you're a little spoiled.
I'm spoiled?
Like school spoiled.
How am I school spoiled when I nearly flunked out of every grade?
No, I'm saying like the environment of the school that you grew up in, like you would never survive in public school.
You're acting like you saw my yearbook. Wait till you see my yearbook.
Yeah, I don't think you would have survived.
Okay. Okay, let me tell you what happened here, okay? In my grammar school, the young people's school, it was me and a litter of Asian kids and a cluster of Filipino kids too, as well, and then the white kids, right?
Yeah.
And then when I went to high school, there was a lot of Caucasians there, but a lot of Latinos were at my high school over there, and there was the pocket of blacks, and and then the
Why
other
do you say it like that?
Because there was only a handful of them there. But let me tell you this, okay? Then I went to work at a coffee shop afterwards, right? And that's when I got thrown into the mix. It was the honky in the middle of every other race, right? And that's when I got a crash course that there were other people on this earth besides Honky Chris. And I had long hair and Jenkos. It's like, oh my God, there's other colors.
I would have loved to see you in public school. And I do agree, Drunk. I do think that his mouth probably would have gotten him in trouble. For sure.
You guys have no idea. No, I was like post, and then when I went to college, I picked a college that had the hottest girl population. Like I legit.
But you went there knowing
college.
You chose that college because it had the hottest girls.
Yes, that's why I went. No other reason. And
this is why I think you're school spoiled.
No, but it
you
was
were
a
able
community.
to just pick a college because there were hot girls there.
It was a community college. It was a shit show community college that I went to, and then I realized, okay, that's that. And then I went to the real world, into the melting pot, and that's when I was a man of all races. Let me tell you, when I was on the box line, right? Box line 7. Thank you for the membership over here. Mega Dogs, baby. Oh, the Mega Dogs. Mega Dogs. Oh, my God, Mega Dogs. Oh, my. It took me a while to get the dogs out. Thank you for remembering up. Anyway, we're just waiting for these polls to expire and just bullshitting. Listen, there's no UFC fights. We're having a little fun. Forgot where I was going now. Where was I going with the rest
Box.
of it?
You left off in Box Line.
Yeah, when I was on Box Line 7, not the band, Jesse, that spawned from this. But I was the only white guy at the job on the Box Line. And we would walk to the Roach Coach at like 3 a.m. in the morning, and it was just like a speck of white. I was like dandruff. Like it was me.
Did you feel like...
No, I loved it.
No,
I swear to God, I loved it. I swear to God, I learned to hate white people after that moment. No joke. And then I went to drive over there. I was hanging out with the black guys. I was the best. I was the hit. I was the novelty actor right there. They loved me.
That's why you liked it, because you got all the attention.
No, they were funny. They were really. We had a great time. Seriously, had the best. And I started hating white people after that. And then we started the show, and then the rest is history. That's the cliff notes of my life. Thank you very much. But it does pay when you're a kid
to be in public school,
to be in a mixed bag of tricks. It does pay. It really does. Because if you go and you find out these other nationalities and stuff like that, and you're like, what is this? What is
you
aliens?
act like other nationalities don't go to private school. You meant.
What is that?
I think you meant.
Why is that guy shaped like that?
It just pays to be in a more diverse environment. Is what you were trying to say, right?
Yeah, it does.
Because you're speaking as if
it does.
Other races do not go to private schools.
No,
like it's just white people in private
Can't
school.
Can't afford it.
Oh, God.
Can't afford that dopey private school.
I don't agree with anything this man is saying.
Anyway, that private school is shit. It's trash. And they taught me fake religion stuff. Anyway, let's see how this poll's going over here. Diaz versus Lawler. Let's go, baby. It wasn't really white privilege because the Asian kids drew really well, and I was so jealous of them.
What the?
Truth. I was my friend Steve Chow, who I still to this day, not really communicate with him, but when I go see my aunt, sometimes we see Steve Chow. And Steve Chow was a fine artist. And I never understood why Asian people had such a gift with the pen or pencil, crayon, whatever. All right, I'm going to move Diaz Lola to this bracket. Okay, let's end this poll. Now we move on. There's another one here. We're having a marathon stream. Have a little fun over here. Let's see what else we got on the list of tricks. I'm going to pull this one.
Are you going to have enough time in the show to fill the whole bracket?
Oh, we're going to fill the bracket, and then we're going to have a battle.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to have a battle to the winner. We have a 3-hour show, Jess, so
I'm just making sure.
In. Okay, so these are the next fights. Jess, what do we got here?
Poirier versus McGregor, Font versus Aldo, Munoz versus Rivera, and Olberg versus Nchukwu.
Okay, I'm going to make the poll. What stands out here for you?
Ooh, fight of the year, man. Well, listen, Poirier McGregor is not even, I don't think that's even in question because, well, Poirier did knock out McGregor.
My foot was up on
It was a balloon.
Is this the first fight?
This was, it was the second fight.
Second fight?
Yes.
Ah, shoot, man.
Some good
Munoz
fights here.
Rivera
It's
was
getting,
good too, man.
as we progress on this, it's just going to get harder.
Ah, Font versus Aldo was good.
It's gonna get really really hard here.
Oh, shootsies. I'm gonna nix Poirier McGregor. I don't think there was enough there. Olberg and Nchukwu, I'm gonna nix.
So you got to take in consideration, like some of these fights go to a decision, and then other fights. Here is the poll. It's dropped up. Some of these other fights.
I'm gonna go Font Aldo.
Font Aldo?
Yeah. I'm going to go Font Aldo.
Yeah, it was a close fight. It was a pretty close fight. Okay, I got the poll up. Here we go. There we go. All right, poll is ready to roll. Now, why? That's weird. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, man.
M is for moon.
Every once in a while, Jesse goes full retard in the show. Okay, there we go. The poll is ready.
By the way, guys, just while we're waiting for the poll to come in, head over to the MMAHoles.com. Once Moss is done here, I want to show you this. I got this as a Christmas gift from Moss, a stocking stuffer, and I think I'm more in love with it than Moss is. It's a mouse pad, and it's amazing.
Wow. Wow, what we were.
This thing. Woo! Highest quality mouse pad you can get. No joke, I actually prefer this over the other mouse pad that we had. The MMAHoles.com. Head over to the merch store.
Wow, this is a good scrap here. Poirier McGregor and Font Aldo are neck and neck with Munoz versus Rivera and Olberg versus Nchukwu tied for last. Wow. Okay, I'm going to drop 5 minutes on the clock. So you better get your votes in quickly over here as we're going 5 on the clock. Listen, this is the last week of 2021. And we got polls going. We're going to get to the bottom of the best fight of the year. We're going to see if Chandler versus Gaethje holds up on the list. But right now, the bracket is fired up. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left. Vote away. Who's going to win? Jess, they're neck and... Oh, my God. This is a good one right here, Jess. We got a good fight.
Yes, sir. It's kind of weird that people are choosing Poirier McGregor over Font Aldo, though.
Well, listen...
it doesn't make any sense to me.
You know why it makes sense? First time McGregor's ever been knocked out.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it fight of the year.
Jess, think about that.
I don't think so. Font Aldo was such a good fight.
Think about it, though. Poirier got his redemption. Poirier is the first person to knock out McGregor.
I think if someone picked Poirier McGregor over Font Aldo, you're fucking retarded.
Even the first round was a fire first round. Remember, we were all lit up, like we were amped up.
Just wasn't. It wasn't enough to be fight of the year.
Now, Font Aldo was a very close fight.
So worth the watch.
And I thought you could have made an argument that Font won that thing, even though I picked Aldo. But I tell you what, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you had to tell me, if I had in my hand Poirier McGregor, Font Aldo, okay, Jess, and I say which one would you rather watch? What are you gonna choose?
Well, I would rewatch Poirier McGregor just because of the name value.
But there you go. That's why. That's it. You gotta think. Fight of the year. That's why.
Nah, Font Aldo's is where it's at, man.
Okay, here we go. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Let's see what the chat has to say. I'm actually curious about this one.
All right. Let's see. Armando says, I never considered McGregor versus Poirier fight of the year. Yeah, same. I don't know. It was a great fight, and it was a memorable fight, and definitely rewatchable, but not enough to be fight of the year.
Okay.
I knew Aldo would win. Says Carl Grace. Wonderful. Two joints, buddy. Says that one. Gur. Raul says Mac always wins. JG says word Moss. Megadog says fight of the year. Deadly Savage says who you guys think is winning, Khamzat or Belal? Because it looks like that fight is going to happen. Well, not according to what I've got in the news, my friend, but always possible. I would put my money on Khamzat though. Kevin Lee says, Sanosi, thanks for letting us in your wonderful studio. Two joints says that one. Gur. Wonderful. Even when he loses is Megadog. Raul dropping the Connors in the chat.
That's right. Can Conor prevail?
My foot was up a balloon.
Well, we'll see. As he takes an L in that fight, he may take an L here and Poirier, as Font versus Aldo is taking the lead on our poll. Poirier McGregor at 43% with 58 votes. Vote away. Now, if you're watching this on the replay, you can't vote because we're doing this live. We're doing it live! But you can just hang out and see how this thing unfolds. We're going to see if we can get through the first round swiftly and quickly. We have 2 minutes and 10 seconds left on this poll over here. Here we go, baby. Whoop, wrong page. There we go. 70 likes, thank you. Our like goal tonight is 150 thumbs in the air. Like we don't care. 150 likes, please.
Let's see. Guido Nespito says rigged. Covington versus Usman 2 could also be fight of the year.
Well, funny you say that. May pop up.
This show's live and sort of scripted. Redleg says Marlon versus Marab gots to get to the final 4 or at least Elite 8.
Oh, that's in there.
Deadly Savage says, Moss, are you wearing a bra?
Yes.
I knew it.
Why wouldn't I be wearing a bra?
I just knew it, Moss. It just seemed like there was a little extra support going on there. He's so proud of himself when he does that.
It's up to you, New York.
He stands in the mirror and does that. Just stares at himself in the mirror and flexes his pecs.
What's going on there? What's oh shit. Making my titties dance. 53 seconds left in the poll. Who's gonna win? Font versus Aldo. In the lead, 51%. Poirier McGregor 40. And Munoz for Rivera. Oh my God. Way back with the 3%. Olberg versus Inchukwu. Look at that. Here's what I'm going to do. It's up to you. Yeah.
Ellie loves her bouncer. On your final show of the year, can you guys play all the like songs? Do we even still have all the like songs?
It's somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think we saw them.
How about the final show we ever do? We'll do that. Does that sound good?
That'll be the wrap-up show. Let's see. Let's go, Dog says D. Mula. Drunk Vigo says 2 joints. D's nuts. Carl Gray says LOL. Jess, I think you are Jeff. LOL. John spends too much time on Twitter for me to be interested. LOL. LOL.
Who's John?
LOL. LOL. You ever have that one friend that says LOL after practically every word in their
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
their
a lot of people
text?
do that. There was that. Remember King's Your Mother's Ring? That guy was the king of just
But I'm saying
LOL after everything.
Like just in conversation with one of your friends. Do you have one friend that just is guilty of doing that? Like
Yeah, I mean, I
like
don't
they're
really think
so
about it.
concerned about what you think about what they're saying that they say LOL after everything. LOL.
Luke Thomas frowns on people that say LOL.
Oh, fuck Luke
He does.
Thomas.
He frowns on them. He thinks they're simpletons.
Well, Luke Thomas is a simpleton.
What the? Why is this happening? Hold on a second. Oh God. Oh God, that just happened. How do I go back? Control Z.
I'm gonna have to download some more Morph.
Oh my God.
Let's see, man. There was a lot of good fights this year. My favorite was Justin versus Michael.
All right, well, that's coming up as we're moving this one forward. Font versus Aldo has progressed on the list. Oh God, this bit's falling apart on me, Jess. It's complete. Why is this happening?
LOL is used to sometimes show there's no hostility. Yeah, but like I use LOL, but I'm talking about like people who use it after every single sentence. You know, like it's okay to say LOL at the end of an entire comment, but like then there's those people who are so worried that you might think they're being hostile that they say LOL after literally every sentence or every word. It's pretty crazy.
I'm gonna put them up over there.
Fight of the year was Jake Paul versus Ben Askren. Vigo, have you got the booster? Yes, it's 2 joints. Kevin Lee says Stipe versus Francis. Fight of the year, guys. Fuck YouTube says Ortega Alexander clearly wins. Red Lake says my friend once told me his mom passed, and I replied, I'm so sorry for your loss, LOL. Just out of habit. That's horrible.
Okay, next fight. As we have, what do we have left here? We have, oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. You're putting 8 minutes on the clock. You should be doing 5.
Yeah, I have been doing 5, Jess. Welcome to the show. Okay, here we go. Let's do speed round here.
You should be doing 3.
Okay, Jess, help me out. This is failing miserably. But we're going to get to the bottom of this. If you have OCD, you're going to have to bear with me. All right, here we go. Jess, tell me who's on the list here.
Ferreira versus Gillespie. Yan versus Sandhagen. Davis versus Jones. And Ferreira versus Dariush.
We are really, here on the MMA Holes, we are really narrowing this shit down. Like, we want to make sure we give these fighters fair due. Because everyone's like, oh, fight of the year. Oh, Chandler Gaethje, bruh. Right?
Yeah.
That's everyone's answer. But there were some fantastical fights that happened. And we are going to drop some polls on your ass. We're gonna pull the shit. We're gonna be pulling all over the place tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna break the Guinness World Record of polls, Jess.
Okay.
Tonight on the MMA Holes. It's gonna be a record of polls.
Let's do it, Moss.
3 hours of polls.
Jones versus drug testing. Let's go, baby, says Making Magic. This is a tough batch, says Red Legs.
This is a tough batch. Oh shit. Here we go. Yeah, so let's look at this. Okay. So we got 4 minutes and 46 seconds. Get your votes in quickly and swiftly. Ferreira Gillespie, banger. Yan versus Sandhagen. There's the that was a fantastic fight. Could have went either way, right? Some people thought Sandhagen won that fight. Davis versus Jones and Ferreira versus Dariush. Bangers. But look at this. Oh, I put Yand. You put Yand. Come on, Jesse.
I know, my bad. Sorry, guys.
Is it Yand versus Sand? I knew it.
What? It was like right before the show, and he made me type all these
You're fired!
freaking fights out like within 5 minutes.
I know, it's terrible. It's a
And
terrible
I had the
job.
baby in my lap the whole time. It was tough, man. It was like a war.
I'm gonna end this poll and start over because I can't handle that.
Yand versus Sandhagen is winning, Moss.
Thank God it's a short. Yeah, you guys got Yand versus Sandhagen? It looks like a lot of people want Yand. Is it Piotr Yand? Is it Piotr?
Piotr Yand. Trump has delicious Yand. DC versus chili cheese fries. Paul faces easy. 2 joints says Yand. Still Justin and Chandler will win. Yand versus Sandhagen all the way, says Gavin Macias.
So people are saying still Justin versus Chandler is going to win. We got some fights coming up that may make you change your mind. Do you think... All right, let me ask you, Jess.
Yeah.
Chandler versus... what's it called? Gaethje, right? Mm-hmm. Chandler versus Gaethje. Lawler versus Nick Diaz.
Chandler Gaethje.
Oh, come on.
Chandler Gaethje. For sure.
Nick Diaz was a significant striking. You know, he had the record
Gaethje.
for significant strikes. Nick Diaz was just pop, 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 and still lost the fight. And there was a finish in that fight. And it was the return of Nick Diaz.
Chandler Gaethje.
Man, oh man, I'm telling you. Penalinas may be on. That fight was great. That fight was it was insane. Okay.
That was insane. What fights would you like to see in 2022 that would interest you guys? Izzy back at light heavy against Glover Teixeira.
Why do you want Izzy to go up to lose?
I think that if Izzy works on his ground game well enough, he might have a chance.
Do you think Izzy beats Glover? Really? Glover could be 50 and still beat Izzy.
Here's the thing. Izzy's takedown defense is really good. It's just when he gets on the ground that he's screwed.
What do you think Glover's going to do?
Well, he's going to try and take him down, but Izzy's takedown defense, like I said, is very good. So if he can just stay on his feet.
Guys, let me ask you in the chat, while we have this poll going over here, it looks like Yand versus Sandhagen. is going to get the job done. But come on. Izzy just stays put middleweight, mows down everyone over there, calls it a career. Great career. Why are you going to go back up and get dragged back to the ground and mauled? Glover would ground and pound the shit out of Izzy. Are you guys still staying with my bookie in 2022? Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Of course.
Heck yeah. Izzy will spit out teeth like chiclets. Bruce says, yes, Izzy has reached his peak and he will not be as dominant as he has been. I firmly disagree.
What would you do, though, if Robert Whittaker wins the rematch?
Oh, he's not.
But what would you do? Would you completely...
Robert Whittaker will once again fall victim to Ciryl Adesanya's technical striking.
Would you jump off the train?
No, if he's lost...
I'm not going to lie, Jess.
He lost a light heavy to Yan, and I didn't jump off the train.
I'm going to keep a close eye on this fight, okay?
Yeah.
And if I find any reason to pick Robert Whittaker, I'm going to go full
I thought you were
mystical.
already picking Robert Whittaker.
No, I like his chances coming back. I still can't pick him
He's
right
not
yet.
fucking winning.
I
Are
can't,
you kidding me?
especially-
Did you see what he did to him in the first fight?
But I think a focused Whittaker makes this a way different fight.
It will be a different fight for sure, and Whittaker is going to know how to come back stronger because he knows which areas.
Take him, put him on the ground.
But that said, Whittaker is not beating Ciryl Adesanya.
Robert Whittaker puts him on his back and beats his head into the mat. That's how Whittaker wins.
No, that's not going to happen.
Because Robert Whittaker can take him down and put him on the mat and just beat his face into the ground. But I don't think it's going to happen. I'm not confident about that. But 18 seconds left in our next one here, and it looks like it is a clean sweep of Yan Sandhagen. Oh my God, Yan Sandhagen. In fact, I'm just gonna get it going here. All right, here we go. It's done. Okay, that poll is done.
Yan takes the win. Does anybody have a spare AOL? What? I think it's time the UFC brought back some catchweight fights, says Brewster. Close fight, but Stylebender wins by decision. Not by decision, bro. He's going to knock him out again. There's no doubt in my mind. Kainoda says, how about underestimation of the year winner? Two Joints is talking about the Yand. Two Joints nappy-headed hose.
Okay.
Mayor Beetlejuice versus Hasbullah, says Guido. Brewster says Mason Jones was robbed. Well, in fairness, that Jones fight, I don't know. It was kind of forgettable, you know? So I wouldn't really, argue that he was robbed. Casey versus Chandler was the best fight of the year, says Manny C. All right, here we go. The next set of fights, Nunes versus Pena.
Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one, baby.
Usman versus Covington. Munoz versus Cruz. Sandhagen versus Dillashaw. Oh, Mas. Oh,
Think about
shit.
it. Think about it. You have plenty of time.
This one is tough.
I'm trying to put this up on here, on the poll. I'll have the poll up in a sec. Get ready. Get ready to type away like crazy. I mean,
Pena's stealing the belt from the double champ. I mean, Usman Covington kind of played out the way we thought it would.
I like the idea of thinking as a fight of the year as a fight that I would definitely rewatch.
Yeah, but
That's
what
I'd
I'm
like to
saying
think
is Usman Covington, we already knew how that would turn out, so it wasn't really a big surprise.
Really good fight though. All right, this is an interesting one. Now we're getting really interested over here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, putting the poll up. Boop. All right, here we go. Now we got some action. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I am talking about over here. This is where the game gets a little crazy. Okay. So it's the end of 2021, the final Monday show of the year. And we're deciding tonight on the MMA Holes which is going to be fight of the year. Because this is what counts. Our community has the finger on the pulse of what's going on in the MMA world. So we're going to get to the bottom of this.
This is tough.
Wow.
I say stealing the belt from a double champ is a pretty memorable fight. But oh man.
Okay. So what would you pick? So yes,
does recency bias play a part in this?
Listen, out of these fights here, Munoz versus Cruz, was a good scrap, but it's not one I'm be like, oh, I got to watch this again. Now, Sandhagen Dillashaw that was a banger.
Yeah, and I love Dillashaw. I would just do it out of bias.
That was a banger.
Dillashaw.
But Usman versus Covington, really good scrap, and I would have to choose.
Would you watch it again?
Yes, Usman, because Usman Covington won. I rewatch it, no problem.
You wouldn't watch Pena choke out Nunes again?
Now, no, hold on. Jeez, you're skipping. I just said Sandhagen versus Dillashaw, definitely a banger. So that over Munoz and Cruz for sure. Usman versus Covington, that squashes Sandhagen versus Dillashaw.
No.
Yeah, it does. You know why? Title on the line. That's why. If there wasn't a title on the line, I'd probably go Sandhagen Dillashaw. But knowing that there was a title on the line, Covington's talked a lot of smack, and it wound up being a damn good fight. Yeah, I'd probably rewatch that thing again. And some people think that Colby won that fight, just like some people think Sandhagen won that fight. But title on the line, still going that direction. Now, Nunes versus Pena, that's a tricky situation here. Title's on the line. One of the biggest upset, if not the biggest upset of all time. So, you got to put that into consideration there. Ugh. But at the same time, wasn't a very close fight. Lopsided. Is it really fight of the year? Or would it be more upset of the year?
Oh, my God. All right. I'm going to go Usman Covington on this one. You do make a very good point.
So that's my logic.
Yeah. Yeah, I would not argue fight of the year, but upset of the year. Yeah, so I would go Usman Covington.
Yeah, but then again, you do have that upset in there, Jess. And most likely, if you had the red pill, Usman Covington, Nunes, Pena, blue pill, you probably go blue pill just because... of that big upset. So let's see what the chat says. I'm curious as... I forgot to put time on the clock. We'll just throw another 2 minutes on there. Okay. There we go.
She's got some sharp teeth, man.
Yeah, she's like a shark. Okay. Let's see what the chat says.
Why did Dana give Edwards a title shot? He basically fed Usman a free full course meal. Edwards barely beat Nate. He's going to get a first round TKO by Usman. Let's see. Nunes had money on Pena. Jesse Moss just bullied you? Maybe. Back says glove touch. Carl Grace is upset of the year. Brewster says O'Malley versus Chris Mutino. I think we already did that one.
Yeah.
Good point, Moss.
It failed.
Oh, boy. Your teeth are sharp, girl.
O'Malley Mutino did not move on.
Here.
So right now, Nunes Pena 40% with 1 minute 15 seconds left. If we go over here, we will have 3 more spots to fill, and then we move on to the head-to-head battles. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's gonna get wild, Jesse. It's going to be... Thank God we have a 3-hour show.
Let's see. Upset of the year, I think, but it was really an interesting fight, Nunes versus Pena. It was. But here's the thing. I think...
we might go all 3 hours on this.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have to argue that it's more upset of the year than it is fight of the year. Moss did make a good point. I didn't think of it that way. When I was looking at this, I was like, okay, Nunes Pena obviously taking a title from a double champ is in the women's division, and from a champ who is practically unbeatable. That's a pretty big deal. But I get it. Like, that's more of an upset decision than it is a fight of the year decision.
All right. So, yeah, before you make your votes, think about it. Don't just say, oh, boom.
Yeah,
that.
I was just going to, straight up say Pena.
Because here's the deal. We're looking to see what's the fight. Like, what is the real fight of 2021? Like, everyone, automatically, people are just going to jump to Gaethje Chandler. And I understand why. That Reyes versus Prochaska fight, I got to be honest with you, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
Not just 2021. It's probably one of the best. There was an outcome to the fight. It was that was a banger. I remember we came back from the hospital and I was besides myself on how good that fight was. It was such a good fight. In fact, I got to be honest with you, I like Reyes versus Prochaska over Gaethje Chandler. Gaethje Chandler was great. Don't get me wrong. It was pure violence and carnage. But we had an outcome, an ending to that fight, #1 contender spot. I loved Reyes versus Prochaska. Let's see if we can get it done, though. We still haven't voted on that yet.
Gaethje Chandler, bro. PPV, bro. I see blood in your hole, Kevin. PPV, Dizzle, Cuddy. Prochaska's spinning elbow almost killed eyes. It was nasty. Oh, are they doing what you told them to do when someone's late and then everyone starts saying his name? You said for the chat to
What?
Remember when you told the chat on one of the shows, you said if someone's late, Everyone just say his name. I think they're doing that. PPV just came in late and everyone's saying PPV.
You know, hey, let's go.
I was wondering, I was like, why am I reading PPV over and over again?
I thought they forgot. All right, so Nunes, so the ladies move on. This is interesting. You know what? This could be the sleeper. Nunes versus Pena could be the fight that might dethrone Chandler because of the massive upset. I mean, this is almost biggest upset. I mean, biggest upset of the year
But like
for sure.
you said, you have to look at it more of an upset rather than a fight of the year.
I mean, yeah, but here's the thing: when it comes down to it, which fight are you going to rewatch?
I would rewatch Nunes Pena.
Yeah,
I would.
You know what? You may choose that if you can only watch 2 fights, you may choose that one over Gaethje Chandler because there was really nothing on the line. I mean, yes, number 1 contender, I guess, but if Chandler won, was he getting a title shot again? Probably not.
Yeah.
He just lost it. So, I mean, Gaethje, yes. Well, we don't even know when Conor comes back. But anyway, here we go. Another one, the 6th one that we're going to put on here before we move forward on the bracket. A marathon stream. Hit the like button. We are working to find what is the best fight of 2021. And here we go. There are some fights on this list that are something else. Now I'm going to put the poll up. Okay, best fight. Now take a good look at it. Look around here before I put this poll up. And when I put it up, don't be too quick to make the vote. Because there's a lot of things to take into consideration. We are really going hard tonight. Really going hard. Oh, you missed one, you son of a bitch. Okay, so I see what you did here. So you...
Oh, you told me.
What the fuck?
You told me don't put Woodley Luque.
So you know how relationships have miscommunication? Our miscommunication is on steroids. It is so...
He said
so
there's
crazy.
2 Woodley Luque, so don't put one. So I didn't put one.
Okay, but no, okay, so that means you... Oh, my God. Okay. Yeah, forget it. You're not explaining the full thing, but it's not even worth it. All right, here we go. Let me type this in. Okay.
Just saying.
It's okay. You know what I'm talking about now, right, though?
No.
You still don't know?
No,
I can't. God.
All I heard was there's 2 Woodley Luque, so don't put one.
Forget it. Okay, I'm putting this in here. Now, I'm putting the poll in. I'm going to start the clock at 5 minutes. Okay, take your time. Take your time. You have 5 minutes to figure it out. But the poll is in. Now, like I said before, Reyes Prochazka is in the mix for my number 1 fight of the year. I legit love that fight. Very much so. Barboza versus Burgos was a fucking banger. But is it Reyes Prochazka? No. Usman versus Burns? That fight was a don't blinker. Remember that one? People getting dropped. Usman got popped. There was an outcome. There was a finish. There was a belt on the line. Woodley versus Luque. Woodley's last fight in the UFC, he comes out, puts his foot on the gas pedal, and that was just a slugfest in the first round that it was just complete popcorn in the face fireworks. This is a tough one. A tough war because they have their own reasons why they're massively good fights. Now, I am biased to Reyes versus Prochazka. I legit love that fight. But Usman Burns was, I was literally on the edge of my seat. Woodley versus Luque, the same. Usman Burns gets a little edge because it was a title fight. But, Burns, an inch to a different direction could have literally flatlined Usman.
Yeah.
Pretty nuts. Who would you choose on this one?
I would choose Reyes Prochazka on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think that one's going to get the job done. I do.
I picked the Usman versus Carl Grace. LOL, medium-sized Paulie. Reyes versus Prochazka was insanity. Damn, I don't know, guys. Not going to lie, but Usman versus Burns was pretty damn cool. What about... okay. My girlfriend said she would leave me for Yuri. I don't know how to feel about that.
He's a good-looking guy.
For Yuri Prochazka?
Yeah, he's a good-looking dude. He's got that antenna on his head.
Like Ellie. Ellie has an antenna.
He's got good reception.
Look at it. She's
Ellie's got the Prochazka.
Ellie's got the Prochazka going on.
Let's see. Let's look at Ellie.
Yeah, she's got the Prochazka.
Hey.
It's
Lil Yuri.
Lil Yuri.
Baby Yuri. Okay, 72%. Wow. 2 minutes left in the poll. 72. Now, let me know in the chat if you want us to do more things like this. We have to do it on long shows. I know it's long and drawn out, but it gets in fairness, gets to the bottom of an answer, a situation. Instead of just randomly looking at, oh, okay, Chandler Gaethje's the fight, we have to narrow it down. We have to get to the bottom of this. So we're going to do this in a way that has never been done before on a live stream in the MMA world. We got you covered here tonight.
All right. I got to take little Yuri to oatmeal in bed. So I will be back soon. I'm going to watch to make sure.
Ellie Prochaska is gone. Ellie, you have any last words?
Little Yuri.
Is she chewing on our mouse pad? Yep. She's chewing on a mouse pad. Yeah, not a mouse.
Say goodnight, little Yuri. Say goodnight. Good night, guys.
Well, the good news is it's a 3-hour stream, and
yes, I'll be back.
And Jesse will be back on the program. And at the end of the show, we will squeeze phone calls in as we are trying to get through this first round. A grueling bracket here. Let's see. Where is Leon Edwards versus Belal Muhammad? Gorilla Snacks have arrived. This is long and drawn out. Mo, hard pass G, says 2 joints. Okay. Night Ellie. Chew the mouse pad Ellie. Yoel's gonna... Yoel's is Gomez, the real champ. Yoel's is Gomez. Good night, Ellie. Wonderful, wonderful. Make a vote for favorite division. Ellie is so lucky. Knowing of the year, Ellie versus Mousepad. Good night, Ellie, says that one girl. Okay, 1 minute left. 1 minute left in the vote. And it's looking like Yuri and Reyes. A potential fight of the year is just dominating here. With 72 votes. Dominating and looking to move on. We have 2 more spots to fill, and then we move forward in the brackets. And I'll make it 3 minutes. I'll lower the time to put more panic in the game. But there we go. We got 3 more spots available, and it's about to get filled up here with 39 seconds left. What fight are you most interested to see in 2022? I mean, listen, it's like I said, I've said it before. The easy answer is Ngannou versus Gane. I mean, big monster fight between the two. That's the easy selection. I am curious to see what Conor's got to bring when he comes back. I'm curious to see what this Conor, this titanium shinbone Conor. So a Conor versus anybody is something that's interesting. Izzy versus Bobby Knuckles. I made a lot of excuses the first time around. We had a fantastic reaction from JBM, a big Izzy fan, when he won that fight. And here's time for redemption. I think there is a path to victory for Whitaker. Am I picking him? Not quite yet, but I kind of like the fight. I do. O'Malley versus O'Malley versus a ranked guy is always something interesting, right? To think about. Anyway, let's move. Here we go. We're moving the Prochaska and Reyes fight. I mean, this one was a pretty easy vote for the people. So I'm going to move this forward. Prochaska. Reyes versus Prochaska. Now I'm curious to see how many people could hang through the entire bracket and say you were here for the massive breakdown, the massive voting system to find out truly what is the best fight of the year. Okay. I'm going to take this poll. I'm going to swipe it away. 2021 MMA Holes Fight of the Year. And look at this list over here. I'm going to put this thing together. Best fight. I wish I could pre-do these polls. Let's see. Holloway versus Cater. Oh, come on. Okay, here we go. Holloway versus Cater. Pop this thing over here. Ba-bing, ba-boom. Okay. We're going to do Ponzi versus Baeza. Copy and paste this puppy in. Papoom. Add options. We're going to throw in Chandler versus Oliveira. Michael Chandler versus Charlie Olives. You remember that first round? Could you imagine if the final 2 is Chandler Oliveira versus Chandler Gaethje? Could happen. Could fucking happen. Okay, it's in the mix. Here we go. Okay, now think about it. Take a good think. I'm putting 5 on the clock. Take a second. Take a deep breath. Look at it. Oh, well, people are just going Holloway Cater. Ponzinibbio versus Baeza. Good fight. But it's not one that I'm like, I got to watch that back now. Holloway versus Kattar is something interesting because you had Maxi Boy yelling he's the best boxer in the UFC and all that stuff. Just beat down Kattar. But it was a very lopsided fight. Let's be honest. I mean, Holloway dominated. Chandler versus Oliveira. You look at that fight over there. Michael Chandler, first round, almost finished Charlie Olives. Almost came into the UFC, beats Dan Hooker, and takes the belt. But in that fight, Oliveira survives the first and winds up taking out Michael Chandler. Now, that fight, to me, really stands out. Now, you look at Moraes versus Dvalishvili. How good was that thing? Dvalishvili looked like he was going to get slept in the first round. I mean, that was pure insanity. Dvalishvili weathers the storm off of the knockout artist Moraes and then takes his soul. Has the comeback win. All four of these fights, very tough. Very tough. But if you had to ask me which one would I watch again, if you had to put them, if I could only watch one, I think it's Chandler Oliveira. I truly do. Even though we only had 2 rounds of that stuff, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. All right, I'm going to look in the voting system over here. It looks like Holloway versus Kattar is in the lead. Is it going to stay there? Is it going to stay there? Very curious over here. Let's see who you have in the chat. Very, very curious. I met this very, very nice lady on a late night mom forum. Oliveira would have lose the biggest upset and changes the great outcome of the 155 division. If O'Malley fights Merab, oh boy. What the fuck wrong with people? Yeah, so this is interesting. Holloway versus Kattar. He's running away with this thing with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. I'm biased on Marlon versus Merab, but you're right. Chandler Oliveira was fire. I heard a lot of rumors about Conor going to light heavyweight. Do you think that would be the path of success? I think that when Conor comes back, he will get all the belts. Was it Lady C? 2 joints? That's what meant. Oh, what the fuck? That's what went, Moss. Merab is my second choice. So the chat room getting their comments in. Leo England says Holloway. LOL, drunk bro, it was Misha Taint. Chandler versus Justin was fight of the year, says Manny C. Well, I understand that. Now, I think you came in late. Yes, the reason why we're doing this is because we are showing that there are other fights that you can throw in the mix and say, wait, hold on a second. I think that wasn't quite fight of the year. In my humble opinion, Reyes versus Prochaska, that was nuts. And you get an outcome. You get a finish. That fight was complete. It was out of control. But there are other fights as well. Diaz versus Lawler was just a fucking wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Back and forth. It was just nuts. Now, listen, Nick Diaz, best days behind him. Robbie Lawler, the same. But Dan was out, shove some popcorn in your face and have some fun as well. A lot of good options here as we're trying to narrow it down and find out what is the 2021 fight of the year. Evening out a little bit here, but it looks like Holloway versus Kata. It's Kata. Kattar. It's supposed to be an R there. Where is Holloway versus Yair Rodriguez at? Oh, that was a good one too. Might be on the list. Might be. Could be. Possibly. Or maybe not. We took the list from Peruvian MMA. So shout out to Peruvian MMA on Instagram. They have a very good page over there. And listen, there are going to be some fights that are going to slip through the cracks. There are going to be some. For sure. It's very difficult to get every single fight, but we really have a lot of fights to work with here. So I think we have a pretty fair assessment. How about Ponzinibbio versus Baeza? 0%. All by themselves on the list. Out of those fights, Moraes and Dvalishvili was my favorite. Paul Felder was, going to smash monitors if you remember. Chandler versus Gaethje was number 1. This is Josh Sprague. Chris, what's the dumbest thing Jesse has said in 2021? I don't know. The fight of the year was me against my religion. Kata is how you say New York Jew would pronounce. What? Was how a New York Jew would pronounce it. Chandler would have, if 155 would be so different. Peruvian MMA, some are shit. Peruvian MMA, some are shit. Is there a black beast? I feel like I'm having a problem with you. I don't even know what the fuck you guys are writing. Is there a black beast one in this poll? No. No black beast. He has not. I mean, knockouts and stuff, maybe you could throw him on that list. But fight of the year? I don't know if you could put him on there. Is he dominating light heavyweight? Dumbest JBM quote of this year. All right, the time is up. And Holloway versus Cater, not Kata. Cater gets the job done. Did Jessie put the fucking heat on? Is she out of her mind? Oh, my God. I just got a blast of heat. Oh, my goodness. All right, I got to check what the hell's going on here. All right, Cater versus Holloway moves on. Look at that. All right, let's... man, I feel bad. All right, I'll throw it right here for now. I might have to move around some of these. Okay, so the final one that we're going to put... My God, what does she do? What is the heat... I got to check what the heat... I mean, it is blasting in my face. We live in a desert. Did she forget to... Why is it so fucking hot? I think it's a malfunction. There is I feel like it's just... Great googly muggly. All right, Anyway, let's go back to the bracket. Okay, so the final one that we're going to add on to the list. The final one. Okay. Let's take this down. The 2021 MMA Holes Fight of the Year. Final one. Here we go. Okay, so you got your Gaethje versus Chandler. There it is. Volkanovski versus Ortega was a banger. Quarantillo versus Burgos. And Dober versus Riddle. My God. This is just unfair. We are taking out some doozies here on this list, as I'm going to put them in the poll. Okay, best fight. Fight. Here we go. Question mark. Okay. Let's go, baby. Gaethje versus Chandler. Let's add it on. The heat just stopped. Thank God. I don't know what the hell was happening. Like, it was blasting literally in my face. I have these lights on my face. I don't know what's going on. I'm melting over here, man. I'm fucking melting. Quarantillo versus Burgos. I mean, that fight, let's be honest. Quarantillo versus Burgos, that fight was more significant strikes, more total strikes. I mean, that was insane. Like, legit insane. I got to be honest with you. If you're just looking at better fight overall, that could be it. The only problem with that fight is, even with all the stuff happening, I just never felt that someone was getting taken out. But that Quarantillo versus Burgos, I got to be honest with you. To me, that was better than Ortega versus Volkanovski. But let's see. Let's see how it plays out over here. Get your votes in. We need to find out. Now, this is interesting. Could you imagine if Chandler versus Gaethje gets knocked out? Oh, my God. In the first round? Oh, my God. All right, let me start this clock. This is going to get interesting. Holy shit. Could you? Oh, my God. No fucking way. Could you imagine if Gaethje versus Chandler gets knocked out in the first fucking round? Holy shit. It could happen tonight. Oh, my God. This is insanity. The MMA Holes may take out... You know what's funny? I thought Quarantillo versus Burgos would have been the one to take him out, but Volkanovski versus Ortega. Oh, my God. The biggest fight of the year is humanity versus COVID. I think his new shin was made to carry a very tiny man, not a 200-pounder. Absolutely Chandler and Gaethje best back and forth. You knew someone was getting slept, but could have been either guy. Did Gaethje even have a scratch? It didn't seem like it, which was nuts. Michael Chandler did. Yeah, Michael Chandler's face was busted up. Wow. So 4 minutes on the clock. I'm going to let this sit here. I'm going to turn the fan on, and I'm going to let this shit sit here. I am curious. Who is going to... Oh, my God. Could you imagine they get knocked out in the first? This is nuts. Here is the bracket so far. Here's what we're working with. If Chandler versus Gaethje gets knocked out in the first round, I mean, we have an interesting game going on here. Now, this is because the MMA holes are very educated human beings. So whatever they say goes. But if they take Volkanovski versus Ortega over Chandler and Gaethje, it would literally be the biggest upset. This would be bigger than Pena over the GOAT, Amanda Nunes. Oh, my God. This is nuts. Crazy. Let it set, Moss. I am too. Wowzers. How do you like this? Who would have thought that we would have had drama early in the first bracket where Gaethje Chandler, which was a guaranteed lock to be fight of the year, is currently losing to Volkanovski versus Ortega. I am in shock. Absolutely in shock that this is happening right now. You may see something tonight on a Monday night, the final week of 2021. You may see the biggest upset ever on the MMA Holes Live. This is like an IQ test for the MMA Holes audience. I got to say, I would be disappointed if Gaethje Chandler gets knocked out in the first round, especially to Volkanovski Ortega. Good fight. But, well, here's the thing. Volkanovski Ortega it was a title on the line. You did have Ortega putting Volkanovski in a very tricky situation. But, man, this would be a massive upset. This throws the whole game for a loop with 1 minute and 49 seconds left. I bet people that are watching the replay, when they watch that replay, they're going to be like, oh, my God. Is this really fucking happening? Now, if you're in shock, hit that like button immediately. Because I can't believe my eyes as we are trying to get some more votes in here. It's in the live chat. And there is about to be a massive upset. We are stuck with Volkanovski versus Ortega to beat Gaethje versus Chandler. 5 rounds fight, just nonstop. I want to see Jones versus Ngannou and Usman versus Chimaev next. Paulo Costa versus Wine Bottle. You guys would rather watch that fight back? Stop trying to change the vote. Hanging with the boys. Man, oh man. This is nuts. This is crazy. This is lunacy. The MMA holes. Carl Grace is like, what the 3 rounds versus a 5-round title fight, and Volk versus Ortega was just better. More drama. Wow. Wow, well, we were. Half the room wipes back to front, so what do you expect? Boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Oh, my God. We have 25 seconds left. Chandler versus Gaethje is about to be knocked out in the first round. I can't even believe my eyes. I can't believe what I'm about to see. Under 10 seconds left. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Now it's 48-48. How did that just happen? Let's add 1 minute on the clock. There's a tiebreaker over here. Here we go. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It swung in the other direction. Holy crap. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. The champ is back in the mix. Ken Volkanovski versus Ortega. it survive? 30 seconds left. Oh my God. This is nuts. The MMA holes went in the other direction. Volkanovski versus Ortega was a lock. I can't believe it. A reason to tune in on Monday night. 5 seconds left. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was insane. What a match. Holy shit. Round 1 is in the books, and Gaethje versus Chandler almost got knocked out. Now I'm going to move some things around here. Or should I keep Gaethje Chandler versus Nunes versus Pena? Let me look at the other matchups here. I want to keep everything pretty even. Oh, man. This is nuts. Costa versus Vittori. Font versus Aldo. Diaz versus Lawler. Yan versus Sandhagen. Pena versus Nunes. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Should I leave it? I think I might just leave it, because that's going to be a nutty next round. I might just leave it. I think it's fair. I think that's actually a pretty fair matchups, although the bottom one might not be. Holloway versus Cater was pretty good. Okay, I'm going to leave it be. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just jumping into the MMA Holes live stream, we have some serious drama tonight. 2021's coming to an end. We want to take some phone calls as well. But I'm going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to the next round. We are going to the next Fukin round. If you're having a good time, make sure you slap the like button. If you want to interrupt the show, there's the donation, Streamlabs, or Super Chat. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and we'll have fun stuff. We'll be right back after these words. Welcome back to the 2021 Fighter of the Year bracket. It's going down tonight on the MMA Holes live stream. Hope everyone is wonderful. All right. Here we go. Here's the bracket over here. Look at this. This is our players. These go on. The battle of the best fight of the year. Costa versus Vettori, Font versus Aldo. I'm going to drop it in the poll right now. Best fight, or I'm going to put better fight. Fight. All right, Costa versus Vettori. Izzy is inside Costa. Wow, I can't believe that Chandler versus Gaethje almost got knocked out. That was nuts. I'm shocked. All right, Costa versus Vettori. Paste those puppies in there. And Font versus Aldo. Font versus Aldo. That's nuts. So can Font versus Aldo survive, which was a pretty damn good fight. I got to be honest with you, I think, in my humble opinion, I thought Font Aldo was better. That's just my opinion. We'll put the poll up over here. Here we go. There we go. All righty. Let's put this puppy over here somewhere. Let's go like this. All right. So now it's going to be head-to-head. Head-to-head. Font versus Aldo, Costa versus Vettori. At the top of the bracket. Who moves on? Who the fook moves on? Is the question. I'm going to put 3 minutes on the clock so the time goes down each round. So now you got to get those votes in a little bit quicker. There we go. Watching the poll go. Who will be the fight of the year for 2021? And if you just jump it in, Chandler versus Gaethje almost got knocked out in the first fucking round. Very crazy stuff. One of the reasons why I probably pick Font versus Aldo over Costa versus Vettori is because Paulo Costa almost missed weight. It was a catch weight thing. It was a mess. And I feel like Costa got dominated in that fight, to be perfectly frank with you. But the question is, would I rather see? Which would I rather see? I think Font versus Aldo is where I lean. So I think I'm leaning with this poll. But we'll see. No title was on the line. Just good scraps back and forth. Had their own storylines. Kevin, I never noticed Costa fight sucked. Yeah, I'm with Lieutenant Dan. I'm kind of shocked that it got to the first round. Or this actually technically is the second round. But now we got head-to-head battles with 3 minutes on the clock. The MMA Holes are going to crown a champion. We'll take some phone calls, get into some news, going deep into the evening tonight as we have an hour and a half of show left. So plenty of show to hang with the boys.
Hang with the boys.
Thank you, Cody Garbrandt. Unfortunately, Cody Garbrandt's not on this list. I feel Font Aldo has a potential walk to the finals here. Wow. Could be a sleeper. Very good fight. Jose Aldo, the underground king, Scarface. And if you're looking at the bracket, if he does move on, Font Aldo, Diaz Lawler and Sandhagen versus Yan, it's doable. You can make an argument that's better. Any man's game. Any fight's game. As we try to get to the bottom of this tonight. Do you know the greatest fighter D? Aldo has potential, so that Aldo is the real GOAT. Perfect test smoke time, says Guido in a Speedo. I don't know why I can't stand Font, says Cheetos. He might be one of those guys that has the face, right? Some of the fighters have the face that you just don't like. Font's a nice guy. But yeah, maybe he just got the face. Damn, Font Aldo running away with this thing. 18 seconds left. Get your votes in. Get them in on the MMA Holes Live. Completely free of charge. And we're going to find out who gets the job done tonight. Who is going to be the real 2021 champ? Everyone's saying Gaethje versus Chandler. We'll find out. Okay, the poll is done. Font versus Aldo wins. Move on. Just move on. Can make it bigger. Okay. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Okay, so they move on. Now we move to, oh boy. Oh, Smithers. This is gonna get a little crazy over here. It's gonna get a little wild. Better fight. All right, I'm gonna create the poll now. Diaz Lawler. Oh my God. I'm actually nervous on this one. I'm a little biased on this one. I'm not gonna lie. I'll give you my bias when we're like 1 minute left. I'll tell you where my bias lays. Okay, and Jan Sandhagen. Or Yand Sandhagen. Should I put Yand? Jan Sandhagen. Okay. Both had their own spectacular things happen in that fight. I mean, they're both fun in their own way. But the question is, which one do the MMA holes pick? As the poll has just landed in the chat. And I'm going to put the poll up right here. Don't know what the hell that noise was. But the MMA holes fight of the year, we are up to this one here. Diaz versus Lawler, Sandhagen, Jan. I'm going to start the clock.
Thank you.
Yo, Christopher Fukin Shelton has just become a Fukin member. Let's go. Yeah! Yeah! For Shelton. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's start the clock. Wow, Christopher Shelton. Becoming a member. Show off that flashy belt next to your name, Mr. Shelton. All right, so the poll is in effect. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little surprised. What's going on right now? I'm a little bit surprised. I'm a little surprised by what's going on right now. My God. The disrespect that is going down on Diaz versus Lawler. A fight we were on our feet going crazy over. What a disrespectful situation. I mean, if you put the two fights in front of me, I know which way I'm going. Apparently, I'm in the 33%. What the? Wow. I had a blast with that fight. Oh, you just renewed. That's okay, Mr. Blue Belt. Appreciate it. Go, Jan. Casuals don't know Diaz. Chris and Jesse should have a slap box with Ellie as ref. It could be fun. I'd give her a couple of years. Maybe. Who is this new humble Moss guy? I don't know who the hell you're talking about. Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
I am shocked. Diaz Lawler, it's not even a question to me. In fact, Diaz Lawler, I believe should be in the finals. I fucking love that fight. It was so much fun. And right now, we may see an upset. Now, Peter Yan was a title fight against Corey Sandhagen. But remember this. It was for like a fake belt because Aljo's the real champ. Or is he? So you have that shit going on there. Very interesting. Surprise McCann hates his Drunk Savage. Let's see. 64 in, 53 seconds left. Who's going to win? If you're looking for the poll, it's in the live chat pinned at the top. Get your votes in because it means everything tonight. But Jan Sandhagen may move on. And I can't even believe my eyes. I can't believe it. I am in shock right now. "20 seconds left. Jan Sandhagen may move on to take on COSTA versus Vettori. And a fight that was fun, a fight that was wonderful, is in jeopardy with 6 seconds left. 71 votes in. 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, DIAZ versus Law has been taken out. And I guess technically the third round. Wow. It was a good run. But you must go.
Wonderful.
Okay, here we go. We move on. So there we go. These two will face each other in the semifinals. COSTA versus Vettori. Yan versus Sandhagen. Interesting. Creamy. We move on to something that could be very interesting. The last round, Gaethje versus Chandler almost got knocked out. Well, in this round, it doesn't get any easier because they're about to face a fight that had arguably the greatest upset of all time. Do they lose to the ladies? As I drop the names in on the poll, better fight. Oh boy, this is going to get interesting. This is going to be interesting. Now I'm going to put 3 minutes on this clock. So make sure you get your votes in quick. We don't want to miss anyone. 118 watching. Needs to get your votes in. Gaethje versus Chandler going up against the title fight of Nunes versus Pena. Gaethje versus Chandler. Everyone's picking to be the winner of 2021 and almost got knocked out in the first round. But now has a very tough opponent. Very, very tough opponent. And let's see who moves on to the semis. As I am stiff as a board. Stiff as a board. Put the poll up. There it is. Okay. Putting 3 on the clock. Sonosi might have just jinxed it right there. He may have just jinxed the poll. As he says, very easy. We'll see. We shall see. As Gaethje versus Chandler and Nunes versus Pena go down, who do you think in the chat? Who would you pick? I need to know. I need to hear it. I need to see it. Interesting. Whoa, this is a powerful one. Yes. I mean, early on in the game, well, actually, we're hitting the home stretch. Almost picked the ladies. Wow. This is a really tough one. It says red legs. Aldo versus Font was badass. Put Volk versus Ortega poll in also. Huh? Sorry. They got knocked out. All right, here we go. Let me make this smaller and raise it up. Okay, right now, Gaethje versus Chandler is not in the trouble it was in the first round. And maybe they knocked out their toughest opponent. I thought this would be closer, to be honest. When you have the greatest of all time take an L in one of the biggest upsets ever, or you just got a slobber knocker of a fight between Gaethje versus Chandler. When are you going to create the MMA whole division? It's already made. We made it already. We just haven't launched the division yet. Ian Gary just came out as gay.
Gay Lord.
Toughest opponent will likely be Reyes, but that's me. Mosh, you know Pena would beat Chandler. The bottle says Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. 2 joints. Suntory loses like Cater versus Holloway. Nunes, see, I understand. Never been bet. The whole world said it. 29 Chandler, slobber knocker. I thought Aldo versus Font beat COSTA versus Vettori. Oh, shit. You're right. You're fucking right, man. Right? You're right. Thank you for paying attention. My God, what the fuck am I doing here? No, that's Diaz Lawler. Wrong one. Now I gotta find it. Kosa Vittori. My God. How are you the only one that saw that? You're correct. You are correct, sir. Wait, was it on this one? Well, I'll keep that poll going. Oh, it wasn't on this one. Get these guys out of here. So confused. But what did I do wrong here? There it is. Yeah, you're right. Good call, man. Whoever that was in the chat, thank you. I'm fucking sleeping at the wheel. There we go. Attaboy. That makes more sense. Okay, Gaethje versus Chandler moves on, baby. It moves on. Wow, that was an easy one. Okay, so let's make sure we take the right one and move them on. Gaethje versus Chandler. Okay, so now as we sit here, Font versus Aldo, Yan versus Sandhagen, Gaethje versus Chandler. Gaethje versus Chandler looking pretty good. But we have one more before we move into the next round. As I end this poll up, wow, Nunes versus Pena got destroyed. So Gaethje versus Chandler may have faces, its hardest opponent in this bracket. But here we go. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Here we go. I'm going to put the poll together. Better fight. Okay. Holloway versus Cater. Oh, boy. Wow-a-wee-wah. We drop that in here. Holloway versus Cater. This could be a tough one. Or Yuri Prochaska, Dominic Reyes, which just so happens to be my fight of the year. I mean, that was... In fact, I might watch that after the stream. That was such a good fucking fight. All right, here we go. Ba-bing! It's in there. Here we go. So, in my opinion, my humble opinion, I'm going to have to say rest in peace, Holloway versus Cater. I mean, I don't even think it's a question here, although that was a good fight. But let's see what the chat says as the voting is coming in. This might be a sweep. This could be. All right, here we go. The poll is coming in. And we have 3 minutes on the clock. We will start the clock there. I will move this over. Okay. Wow, we're getting ready for the semifinals. It's getting down to the wire now. We're winding this thing down. Who is going to be fight of the year? Holloway Cater versus Reyes versus Prochaska. I remember when I came home right after Ellie was born, made sure we did a little quick phone fight, buddies. And, man, it was fantastic. That fight, Reyes versus Prochaska, is probably one of my favorite fights of all time. Just a great scrap. Great scrap. Man, oh, man. This could make a very interesting next round. But we'll see if Holloway versus Cater could come back here with 36%. Get your votes in. We need everyone to vote. Everyone must vote. We need help. God bless Reyes' nose. Let's see. This isn't democracy. Yes, Kevin Lee. Wow, 100% voter fraud. 69 ends in brutal fashion as well. Yeah, I mean, that finish. Prochaska, took his soul. I mean, we got a clear-cut outcome. Number one contender, the whole deal in that fight. A 5-rounder, too, that did not go 5. Dominic Reyes really stood in the pocket. He was cracking. Prochaska could take a punch, too, which makes him, there's a good chance that man's going to be a champ. Semifinals, Battle of the Manlets, Battle of the Carnage. Holloway Cater, what? 40 people and 200 votes? Scam. I don't know what the fuck. What is he talking about? Let's get those votes in. We have 1:10 left. We need some votes. Need some votes to find out who moves on to face Gaethje versus Chandler in the semis. Now 40% Cater, 60% Reyes, Prochaska. Getting to Down to the Wire. Do you still have the casual voice? Haven't heard it in a while, says Steven Stern.
Casual.
No, we got rid of it. Reyes was still riding off that John Jones high, so maybe even a bit of upset to more casual fans. Yeah, I picked Yuri in that one. A lot of people were picking Reyes in that fight. A lot of people were going Dom. I remember I was going against plenty of people, but I mean, once Prohaska won that fight, it was basically all hands on. Everyone was Prohaska. Everyone was on the Prohaska train. Guy's something else. If you haven't seen a Prohaska fight, you better get your ass back to those reruns. Rerun that fight. Rerun any of his fights. He's fun to watch. All right, not shocked. Although Holloway versus Kattar did come back towards the end, but the poll is over. Reyes Prohaska moves on to the semi. Oh boy. We have something very interesting here as we are winding this thing down. Now, what I'm going to do is when we get to the finals, I'm going to open up the phone lines so you can convince people on who you think should win. But let's get these semis over and done with. As I'm going to throw a pull up very quick. Aldo Font, Yan Sandhagen. This is a good battle. This is a good one. I like you. Yan Sandhagen, okay? And Font versus Aldo. Here we go. Getting ready to drop it in the chat. I am only going to put 2 minutes on this clock. I am going to put 2 minutes on this clock. Get your votes in. Quickly and swiftly. MMA Holes Fight of the Year is coming down to the wire. And we must decide who moves on. Who goes to the finals. The clock is a-ticking. Get your votes in immediately. Now, my personal opinion on this fight, I think it's a no-brainer. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to sway. I'm not swaying anymore. Not swaying. The next one, I'm very biased as well. We all know what my opinion is on the next one, but I mean, you can win either way. But tonight, the MMA holes have to figure it out. What is the... Man, could you imagine if Yan Sandhagen winds up being Fight of the Year? Could you imagine? Yan versus Sandhagen. That is some crazy stuff. But I think people got it right now. With 1 minute left, keep those votes coming. Keep those votes ticking away. We're about to go to the finals. Suddenly, Connor comes in with the steel chair. Do you think and plan over this? D-Res, hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Me too. I hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Hope everyone had a great weekend, spent time with some family, or even if you didn't, we had to do some, like, what's it called? Like Facebook calling, messenger calling type. Facebook Messenger is pretty cool with the calling with families and stuff. So that was neat. But it's a bummer you can't get everyone together, you know, with all this bullshit that's going on. Guys, let's go with Aldo. D-Res, hope you guys saw that. Let's just upset this shit, says Carl. Mail-in votes. D-Res, turn you piano on when I'm with my wife. Aldo. Okay, Font versus Aldo in deep trouble as the clock has expired. And Yan versus Sandhagen. That moves on to the finals. Wow. I have to be honest with you. I honestly did not think that Yan versus Sandhagen was going to get to the finals. Did not expect that at all. I think it's a great fight. Don't get me wrong. Not upset. But kind of shocking stuff here. Kind of shocking stuff. Okay. Here we go. Ladies and germs, we're going to put 2 more over here. Gaethje, oh boy. Now this is 2 that should be in the finals, but they wind up fighting for the semis. This is why you hang throughout our streams. We are about to put up a massive collision of fights. You're going to be dazzled right now, as whoever wins this could be a lock for the MMA Holes Fight of the Year in 2021. Oh boy. I'm a little nervous, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little nervous because there's one that really stands out, but they're both great fights. So much fun. Fights in the conversation of best fights of all time, in my opinion, in their own way. But let me get this together here. Oh boy. Oh boy. I am so nervous. I'm so nervous I'm going to pee myself. Reyes versus Prohaska. Gaethje versus Chandler. Here we go. I'm about to launch the poll right now. Get in the chat and get ready. If you have not liked the stream, now's the time to do so, because we're going to get to the bottom of this. As I add it, let's go, baby. I'm literally okay with either one of these going through. Yeah. This is a battle that I did not expect to happen before the finals. This is a battle that I have been waiting for my entire life. Here we go. I'm going to put the poll on the screen. Where's it going to go? I'm going to put 2 minutes on the clock, so get your votes in quickly and swiftly. Both are great fights. Both are fantastic, rewatchable fights in their own way. I just love Reyes versus Prohaska. That fight was so much fun. Had an outcome. Number 1 contender, Jiří Procházka, gets a devastating finish on Dominic Reyes. Dominic Reyes putting on some punches on the face, kicks, just coming at Prohaska like an animal, like a savage, like a man that needs that victory. Back and forth scrap. Then you have Gaethje versus Chandler. A fight where the pedal was to the metal from beginning to very end. Just insanity. Pure carnage throughout. Which fight goes to the finals? And it's getting ran away with, says Dylan. Man, Prohaska versus Reyes. In fairness, I bet there are some people in this chat that didn't even see Reyes versus Prohaska. In fairness. I would imagine that's the case. Or don't remember the fight, which is possible as well. So I'm not quite surprised. But we'll see. Gaethje versus Chandler almost got knocked out in the first round and could move on to Yan versus Sandhagen. As we go down, 30 seconds left. 29 seconds left. Here we go. Oh, boy. Who is moving on to the finals? 75 votes in. 16 seconds left. Will we see an upset? I am legit on the edge of my seat. We're getting closer with 4, 3, 2, 1. Mamma mia! We have the finals officially put together. Move this out of the way. It all comes down to these two fights, 2021. Which fight do the MMA holes think is fight of the year? And how about that? Yan Sandhagen, clearly an underdog. Gaethje versus Chandler. The favorite coming in from the very beginning, almost getting knocked down the first round and then annihilating everyone on the way to the finals. Yan Sandhagen, Gaethje versus Chandler. I'm going to put the poll up, and I'm going to open up the phone lines. 2021 MMA Holes Fight of the Year. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? One's in the chat if you're pumped up. You made it to the finals. You made it to the fucking finals. If you're pumped up, type a 1 in the chat as I'm about to drop the final poll. And we'll let this thing go to the end of the stream. But my God, Yan versus Sandhagen. I am shocked how well that fight carved its way through to the finals. Gaethje Chandler, not so much. Many people were saying that's fight of the year. Tonight in the MMA Holes, we find out, in fact, if that's the truth. As I drop it in the chat, here we go. It's live. It's ready to roll. It's there. It's in the mix. Get your votes in, friends. Get them in. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, it's set up. Okay, here we go. MMA Holes Fight of the Year. We're going to find out at the end of the stream. We have a little less than an hour left in the show, and what we're going to do now is we're going to open up the phone lines. I want to know what your New Year's resolution is. I also want to know who you got in the votes. As we have no UFC this weekend, we have one of the best battles of all time going down here. Will we see an epic underdog story win Yan versus Sandhagen and take the 2021 MMA Holes Fight of the Year? Or will we see the favorite, Chandler Gaethje, be crowned king of 2021? Going to jump into the live chat. And let's see what happens here. What are you voting? No clock needed, as I will end the show with the outcome. Someone bottom the polls. McGregor hosting BLM next week. Homer and Chandler all the way. Got to go with Chandler. Yeah, because Vittorio Costa should have been there. Boo. I'm going to go Yan Sandhagen just to be a jerk. Oh, my God. Can you say happy birthday, Christina?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Two Joints Bigot. Oh, my God. All right, here we go. 516-522-0267. Here's the phone line. When we come back, I want to know who is the 2021 champ. I want to know what's your New Year's resolution.
My name is Mystic. What's your name, and how can I help you?
No, I mean, this is Lone Wolf, a.k.a. Allheart, a.k.a. Lone Wolf, a.k.a. Sober Carl.
How's it going, Sober Carl?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, my name's Casper, and I'm a ghost.
Sean, how are you tonight?
Nice. Which one's having?
Yo, drunk, what's up?
Yeah, this is BVSB. I have an addiction problem.
Okay, well, this is Real Gamer.
Man, your voice sounds a lot faggier on the phone. Hey, it's MJ, the artist formerly known as Kevin Lee. How you doing? Hey, my name's Dan. I got a question.
Yo, Sanosi.
What's up, Snozy?
What's up, you guys? It's Justin James.
Hey, guys, it's Kevin from Denver. How you doing?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hello, Mustafa.
832, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Hey, what's up? It's Paul.
What's up, Pulse?
Hey, Pulse.
Clock. Hey, it's good luck.
Alexander.
What am I, chopped liver?
We're celebrating.
Ole.
Yeah, baby.
617, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Michael Antimo from Boston.
No way! Michael Anzalone, you just gave me butterflies when I heard your voice.
Michael, welcome to the show.
Huh?
It's the knitter.
Hello, guys. How you doing? Hi, Jesse.
Hit the like button, you folks. This is the double champ.
Yeah, I want to talk to you. You know I'm not big on talking about fighters that much, but... This is Jeremiah.
Hey, it's Kevin from Chicago.
Nothing. I gotta talk about these fights real quick.
It's Michael. Jesus Christ. I'm over here trying to stay awake and shit. Jesus. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was doing it for you, huh?
Like, no one cares, Justin. Who the fuck he talking about? Brooklyn Dodgers? Who the fuck them? I don't give a shit about them.
Yeah, he thought the Brooklyn Dodgers should be the ring girl of the year. All right,
that horse.
Okay, Chrome, thank you, man.
Wait, he has stuff to talk about. He's making fun of Justin first. Don't hang up on him.
Hey.
Anything else?
Stay white.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Okay, Monday, the final Monday show of 2021. A big shout out to Sonosi D-Rest for keeping us going 3 hours strong on a final Monday. And here we go. You guys and gals ready? We're going to open up the phone lines at 516-522-0267. Let us know what your New Year's resolution is and what is fight of the year. Oh, excuse me.
Wonderful.
Okay. Let's put the phone lines like this. There we go. 516-522-0267. All right. Let me make sure these are ready to roll. Should be good. Microphone. Yeah. I think that should be good. All right. Give us a call and let us know what you think. You know, what's going on in your lives. Happy New Year. I just got a Brooklyn Dodgers fitted hat. Nice. These YouTube influencers, I tell you, says Guido. I saw that heart. Woo! Drunk Savage, why did Double Champ get banned? He left.
Call from
Pulse Reloaded.
Hello, Pulse. Welcome to the MMA Holes Live. What's your New Year's resolution and what is fight of the year?
Thank you for having me, man. Fight of the year. I guess, I got to go with Yuri versus Dominic Reyes.
Okay, Yuri versus Dominic. I'm kind of with you on that one. I love that fight.
Yeah, it was great. It was great finish. Great match with two top 205 contenders.
Yes. All right, and what else is going on?
Let me see. What's going on today? Oh, that's right. It's my birthday, man.
It's your birthday? Is it really?
It really is.
Oh, shit. Happy birthday, Pulse. And how old are you this day?
I'm 12.
12? My God, so that means you're 21, right?
No, I was born on a leap year.
Oh, okay. 12 years old. My God. Okay, well, happy birthday to you, Pulse.
Appreciate that, my good man. And my resolution for next year is to finally get enough subscribers to where I can go live.
Nice. Wait, you can't go live yet? I think you can, no?
No, I haven't met the threshold yet.
Wait, what do you need? Watch time or?
I think subs. I think I'm like 140 away.
They're still doing 1,000 subs for a live stream?
Yeah, I know. It's so archaic, isn't it?
You know what, though? I have a hack to it. Hack around it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Go live on your phone.
Will that work?
Yep. That's what I used to do. I went on like Streamlabs app. I think Stream Elements does it. There's a bunch of apps out there. You can just go live.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can't circumvent this, man. I'm ready to bring some content to the fans.
Let's go. All right, yeah. Give it a go. Like going live through YouTube, like just straight through YouTube might be blocked for that achievement, but you can dance around it.
Awesome. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Later, man.
All right. Happy birthday. There he is. Pulse turned 12 years old. I remember I was bummed when we were trying to get to 1,000. And go subscribe to Pulse Reloaded's child for his birthday. Wish him a happy birthday. Yeah, I was bummed because I was like, why can't we go live, this and that? And then I found workarounds to it. So I'm pretty sure you can go live, though. You might not be monetized. Yeah.
Call from
The Bout Better.
Bout Better, welcome to the MMA Holes. What's your... Oh!
Oh, you kidding me?
Yeah,
Are you
baby.
nuts? Am I on?
You're on.
Oh my God, I love it.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm fucking awesome, man. Hey, first of all, please give love to D-Rest, making that music, doing the tunes.
That's right.
Love all my MMA holes.
That's right, man. D-Rest, one of the best.
Yo, I want to say submission of the year.
Okay.
Submission of the year.
Give it to me.
You know who got Chiesa got submitted by who?
Michael Chiesa got submitted by, oh, fucking A. What the hell is that guy's name? Shit, I forgot his name. I forgot his name. Here it is. Is this it over here? Hold on a second. Chiesa got submitted by, I just pulled up the, what's it called? The submissions of the year by Peruvian MMA. I can't fucking remember the dude's name. Help me out.
Not the Peruvian guy. The Peruvian guy was actually got the head kick of the year.
No, I'm saying Peruvian MMA has got the list of submissions of the year. You see him here.
Vicente Luque got the submission of the year for sure.
Yes.
That was my biggest win of the year.
Over Tyron, correct?
No, Vicente Luque.
Yeah.
That was Vicente Luque over Michael Chiesa was my biggest payout all year.
Shit, that's right. He choked out Chiesa too. That's right.
Yeah. My biggest payout. I enjoyed it, and I was shocked because I just threw a flyer on it, and I think it was like at plus 1,600. It was huge, plus 1,200, and I put it on there. I
Very
did
nice.
actually bet it because I am the bout better.
Very nice.
You know, I bet these things, and I won.
Ooh, look at you. That's pretty good. So you bet submission in that fight? Okay. Yeah, I said you bet you bet submission in that fight?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
It was cashed. I have proof of all my tickets.
Very nice. That's a good win
It
right
doesn't
there.
really matter about all that. I want to say that I do get drunker than Drunk Savage.
What?
And I still, yes.
Are you drinking now?
Absolutely.
Nice. What are we
and
sipping
I got
on?
some spare ribs in the oven.
Okay.
With some peppers and a lot of good stuff in there. I also cook. Need to cook for yourself all the time.
Very
but
good.
Besides that, man, I appreciate all the MMA holes. I love trolling you. I love trolling every channel that there is. And I appreciate you, Moss. You are my inspiration. You are the best MMA analyst of the year.
Oh, my God.
MMA analyst of the year is Moss.
Oh, my God. This is amazing. This is amazing. I mean, Listen. We all know this about better. You're just saying the truth right now. And I completely agree with you.
Absolutely.
Even though I'm not even an analyst, but I'll just take it anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Just take the award. Take it, baby.
I'm taking
You
it.
got the trophy. I'm going
Nice.
to crack one for you, baby, and I'm going to drink one for you, too. You know I'm doing it. You know how the Bob Better does it. It's come the holidays. We're enjoying ourselves. Thank you very much, brother.
All right.
Love everybody. Love all the MMA holes. Bless you all, people. Happy holidays. Happy New Year's. We know how we do it. Keep drinking. Keep fighting. Keep working. Work hard. Grinding. Get it.
Thank you, Bout Better. Wow, what a call. I wouldn't say I'm an analyst. I wouldn't go with that. I'm just mystical.
Call from
Billy.
Billy, welcome to the MMA Holes. What's your New Year's resolution? And what is the fight of the year?
Jonathan Jones. Oh, John Jones. Did you see what Dan Hooker said?
I did, yes. That's not the question I asked, but okay.
Destroyed him.
Yeah.
Destroyed him. Oh my gosh, just embarrassing. I was triggered. Here's the thing with John Jones. Usually I'm annoyed with Dan Hooker. Usually he's got these snarky comments. Oh, people are afraid to fight me, this and that. But when it comes to this take on John Jones, the way he told it like it is, that was spot on. I mean, how pathetic and sad was it? Oh, I heard they're hitting females. He was defending his wife by a bunch of drunk hooligans. And he's going to sit there and say that it was just the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. John Jones, when I think he can't go any lower, he goes lower. Can you believe that shit? Saying something like that, trying to say he beat his wife. Ridiculous.
So, yeah, I mean, I think everyone realized when John Jones said the bullshit about Chael, he kind of fell flat on his face. So for Dan Hooker to come out and say something, I mean, he's preaching to the choir. We've all understand that John Jones is being a big penis face.
Piece of shit.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for sharing that. Anything else?
Fight of the year. Yeah, Justin Gaethje and Michael Chandler can't be fight of the year because they're one-pump chumps. They gas out quick. It was a good first round, and then the second and third round, it was just sloppy, kind of. Michael Chandler walking into punches, barely able to throw punches because he's so gassed. No way that's fight of the year. Fight of the year has got to be non-stop action, people with some cardio. So do what you will with that information, but dudes who've got no gas tank like Chandler and Gaethje are not fight of the year. They don't got the stamina to put out for that long.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be someone like Yan versus Sandhagen. That's a good bet. Yair Rodriguez versus Holloway. That's another good option. They were 5 rounds, nonstop action. Who else? What other fights of the year candidates were there?
Well, we did a whole list, the whole entire show. So I mean, you can go on and on. But who would you choose in this top 2? Because of what everyone voted, Yan Sandhagen, Gaethje, Chandler. You're saying you go Yan Sandhagen?
Yan Sandhagen.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right. And what's your New Year's resolution?
I want to cash out on this poker tournament.
Yeah? You're in a poker tournament right now?
I'm playing, yeah.
Yeah. And how many people left in the game?
There's like 100.
Okay.
100 left.
Yeah.
Top 10 win like $600, $700. So
nice.
Trying to get this couple $100 in the bank. No big deal, but I'm trying to cash a big check.
Yeah.
Coming soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. All right. Well, good luck.
Good luck, Bubba.
Did he just wish me good luck? 516. Why did he wish me good luck? 516-522-0267. Right now, Sandhagen and Yan down 30%. The underdogs are at Kamaru Usman level right now. Against Gaethje versus Chandler. It looks like the MMA holes are going to go with the easy money fight of the year.
Call from
Sonosi.
Sonosi, welcome to the MMA Holes Live. Let us know what your fight of the year is and what's your New Year's resolution.
All right. Let's see. Fight of the year. God, there's a lot of good ones. So that's really hard to say. Yeah, Gaethje and Sandhagen just for brutality in itself. But there's a lot of other ones I could think of. There's a lot of top 5s, really.
So who are you choosing between the top 2 that the people have voted for?
Oh, it's Chandler and Gaethje, no doubt. Okay,
Chandler, Gaethje. Very good.
So if you are for quick ones like say knockouts, though, I would still put Ngannou would probably be very close to that, or Yuri. Oh no, Yuri's 2020 was that 2021? I thought that was like very end of 2020. I swear.
What's that? The Prohaska?
Yeah, I could have swore that was end of 2020 almost.
No, because the baby was born that day, and she's 8 months.
Okay.
So
it just feels like it was very close because the beginning of the year, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Very close to New Year's. Yeah, but yeah, I'll put Ngannou is probably though. Here's a category. Fighter of the year. I'd have to put Charlie Olives.
I mean, yeah. Although it wasn't
veteran who became the champion, who's now in almost a couple more defenses. He's going to be in GOAT contention discussions.
Yeah, Oliveira is a guy that you got to put in the mix for sure.
The only reason I don't put Usman, as much as he's been improving, is dude's been on a tear, yes, and his competition has improved, but to me, you got to go through more harder things. I mean, granted, it doesn't help that Usman is just running through guys, but at the same time, when you go see someone who's been in the UFC since his young 20s and then catching his stride at, 32, 33, that's more impressive to me, at least.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, very good. So it's saying fighter of the year is the lovely Charlie Olives. And it's a good one. I mean, he's had some run, man. He's had a fairy tale ride where he thought he was down and out, and now he's 10-0 with the victories. He's the champion, defending his belt. Back to the wall, comes back, and he's just finishing fools. I mean, he's a pretty good pick.
The New Year's resolution, those things almost are never true or BS.
Let me ask you a question before we move on to the New Year's. Would you consider Volkanovski in the mix for Fight of the Year?
Oh, for that? Not really, only because, again, same thing as I made the argument about the Cater and Holloway. For the most part, it was slaughter.
Mm-hmm.
At least I'll say one thing. At least the Volkanovski thing, there was at least one or two moments that, Advent had a moment.
Mm-hmm.
So at least I'll put that at least. But the problem is, it's very hard for me to consider something Fight of the Year. There has to be back and forth moments, and truly some back and forth moments. If you just have one or two little moments, I mean, granted, one was a big moment. He almost made him tap. But for me, that's really hard. Just that moment alone, it's not enough to give it of the year for me. That's to me, though. I need to see a fight that goes back and forth. And as much as it pains me to say Kevin is kind of right, a fight that can go nonstop action for 5 rounds does count on there.
All right.
Because, a fight that can go throughout the whole way, that's what, I mean, Usman and Colby, too, would almost be that if it wasn't for the fact that, unanimous and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there you go. What about a man, even though it's another one fight, I'm picking two guys with only one fight, but, they kind of stand out. What about a guy like Glover Teixeira?
Oh, fuck, I forgot about... He snuck up on me. Damn, I take it back. He might be another contender if I talk about of the year, too.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about Glover. Guy who's one of the oldest fighters now. At least, the only one who beats him, I think, is Randy Couture in that same division.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
I think he's the oldest light heavyweight. I think he's the oldest light heavyweight champion.
Okay.
Randy was the oldest heavyweight.
Now I'm gonna throw someone else out there. I mean, there's a plenty of guys I can throw out, but I'll throw one more for you. Okay.
Sure.
A non-champ, maybe future champ, Islam Makhachev, who fought 3 times this year, all submissions.
No, he fought scrubs.
Okay.
Fight better people, then I'll say Fight of the Year.
Okay. All right. Okay. Had to do it. Had to do it for the people.
If Islam fights better people, then I could justify it. But when your best fight is Dan Hooker throughout the year, not really.
Okay.
And I'm sure no less.
All right. Tell me about New Year's now.
New Year's. Oh, let's see. Maybe start a YouTube.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Very nice.
Debatable. I don't know. Either that or just get some better bets and stuff going through.
Mm-hmm.
Better finances. But really, I don't got that much right now. Just a lot of ideas. But we'll see where that goes. It really depends on the pandemic and finances, really.
All right. Well, good luck with that venture. Looking forward to seeing what you come out with.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
See you guys.
Sonosi coming in. The studio namer, Sonosi, looking to start a YouTube channel. Very interesting. I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. Whoa, we got our first donation of the night.
Wonderful, wonderful.
From D-Rest.
Whatever. He's still Estono.
He still is Dono. Thank you, D-Rest. Coming in as the first donation and are not deep into the stream. Let's go, baby. Happy New Year. Clayton coming in at number 2.
Wonderful, wonderful.
What's he got?
What about Alex versus Brian? That 3rd round was outstanding, but TBH, the entire fight was insane. Defiantly my fight of the year. Not a boring moment in that fight at all. Should add them to the poll.
They were added. So if you're coming, thank you, Clayton. We literally went, 2 hours straight. A bunch of fights on there. A bunch of fights, and they got knocked out early. Now, there's some tough competition. They are one of the fights on the list, and they got taken out. And here we stand as we wind around the final turn of the race with 116 votes, 31% Jan Sandhagen, 69% Chandler Gaethje. Jan Sandhagen has survived a crazy bunch of fights and all the way to the end as the underdog. But Gaethje Chandler in the lead and rightfully so. I get it. Will we see an update? Jess, you surprised by this, where we ended up here?
I am a little bit, yeah.
You are surprised.
Yeah, but they're two good fights, so I guess they rightfully deserve that spot.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Let's get back into the calls here. We're taking some calls. We're going to end the show with the winner of the 2021 Fight of the Year Bloody MMA Holes Trophy. We're going to get to the bottom of it. We appreciate all the likes. At 150, we go cray. That's our like goal for the evening. And let's take some more phone calls at 516-522-0267. What is your fight of the year? Let me know between these two, since this is what everyone voted. And what's your New Year's resolution? Our final calls of 2021.
Call from
Snake Bacon.
Hey, Snake Bacon. Welcome to the MMA Holes Live. What is your fight of the year? And what are you doing for New Year's? What's the resolution?
Hey, I have to address Bout Better saying that he can outdrink Drunk Savage.
Oh. Okay.
Because I've seen Drunk Savage moderate 200 people, sloshed, hammered out of his mind, all by himself, with no problem. Mm-hmm. And I don't think Snake Bout Better can do that.
Whoa. So Jess just jumped in. Snake Bacon says that Drunk Savage is the superior drunk. But when Bout Better called in, he said that he is the drunk.
I don't even know about better drinks.
Yeah, clearly does.
He was a little toasty tonight. However, I don't think he can moderate 200 people by himself, hammered like our Drunk Savage does.
Okay, so I think Jesse
would
have
have
to
what
agree.
Was your question? Fight of the year or fighter of the year?
So basically, fight of the year. We have two options. We've gone through the gauntlet of fights of 2021, and here we stand: Sandhagen Yan versus Gaethje Chandler.
Gaethje Chandler, for sure. However, he didn't fight Kevin Lee. Kevin Lee, if he was in the UFC, would have beat all these 55ers except for Oliveira.
True.
Because Kevin Lee's the GOAT.
He is the best.
But
all right. Well, there you go. Well, hey, Snake Bacon.
Fight of the year, fighter of the year would be Sean O'Malley.
O'Malley
fought 3 times, 3 knockouts, I believe.
Would you pick O'Malley over Makhachev, since they both had 3 fights, 3 finishes?
Yeah, because Makhachev didn't fight. Oh, I guess they fought about the same caliber of people, right?
Well, I mean, Dan Hooker is better than anyone that Sean O'Malley fought. Not like Dan Hooker's a champ.
Wasn't Thomas Almeida really, wasn't he like a top 10 guy at one point?
That guy was a prospect, and people were very high on him, and that just completely fell apart for Thomas Almeida.
Derailed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been great if he was still high and Sean O'Malley took him out, but I mean, Paiva's the best that he's fought, and is Paiva really that good? I don't know. He looked pretty shitty against Sean O'Malley, so I don't know.
Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what Islam Makhachev does in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Kamaru Usman, I would probably say, would be the fighter of the year.
Okay, there we go.
Him or Glover. It's hard. It's a toss-up between Glover and Teixeira. Just his journey, the legacy, started off as Chuck Liddell's jiu-jitsu coach. What was it, 15, 20 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
And then finally being 42 years old and winning the light heavyweight title, that's something really awesome. So
yeah, even though it's one fight, I mean, the impact of that fight, shocking a lot of people. Not me, because I picked him, but shocking a lot of people out there at his age, doing the unexpected. Glover Teixeira is some story.
Sorry for stepping on your toes. We haven't seen anything like this, like him, since Randy Couture when he came back at 44 years old and won the heavyweight title against Tim Sylvia.
Yeah, it's true.
The Polish power lost to the old man's strength.
That's right. So Glover Teixeira. There we go. All right. Well, hey, Snake Bacon. Thanks, man.
That's Kevin Lee.
Oh, hey, Kevin Lee. How you doing?
Not Snake Bacon.
Hey, Snake Kevin Lee Bacon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
There he is. My God.
Call from
Brandon.
To accept, press 1.
Brandon, welcome to the MMA Holes Live. We have 2 fights here. Fighter of the Year, Yan Sandhagen versus Gaethje Chandler. What would you say is Fighter of the Year?
I'm actually going to go with Yan and Sandhagen. I enjoyed that fight more, to be honest with you.
Okay, Yan Sandhagen for the win. And what else is on your mind, bud?
I'm not really reminiscing about 2021. I'm actually looking into 2022, and my favorite fighter, Ciryl Gane, is going to dismantle Francis Ngannou, man. And I think with Gane beating Ngannou, I think that's going to force Ngannou to sign a new UFC contract to get it back.
Whoa. Hold on. I'm switching.
You're surprised?
I'm switching back and forth to me and Jesse. I mean, listen, I know Ciryl Gane's very good, but did you see how Francis looked at him in the hallway? Did you see what that man did? I mean, that man had laser beam eyes right through his body. Then he's doing podcasts saying that sparring footage is hogwash. He's going to punch a hole in that man's head. And you're saying Ciryl Gane for the win.
Ciryl Gane, he's been untouchable so far. I mean, who has given him any sort of problems so far in his career?
Nobody.
Exactly.
Yes.
And we've seen Ngannou get touched by multiple people.
Yes.
And obviously he's dominant, but Ciryl Gane, man, I truthfully believe he could easily be the heavyweight GOAT.
Wow. My God. Well, listen, I got to say this. When he ran through Derek Lewis like that, I was very upset, not quite surprised because a lot of people on his hype. The guy's a very good striker. He's a smart fighter, moves well for his size. Kind of like a wonder boy in a big body. It's kind of wild watching this guy strike, and he can grapple too, which is pretty impressive. But I don't know, man. Like, after seeing what Gane did to Stipe in that rematch, you know, and stopping takedowns and showing some more intelligence in his striking, I still think I got to go with Ngannou for the win on this one. But if Ciryl gets the job done, I mean, there is no question that this guy is probably the best heavyweight we've ever seen.
I mean, no matter who wins this fight, who is going to take the belt from these guys? I mean, this is really a clash of the Titans fight here.
Mm-hmm. Well, Derek Lewis is going to come back, reinvented, throwing his cup in the crowd. The man will have gold by the end of 2022.
Yeah, I mean, if Derek gets enough cardio to not, suck wind after 2 minutes, I think he'll do pretty good. But for right now, man, I think he's just going to sit back and beat some up-and-comers, man. He doesn't have a good shot against the top contenders, truthfully.
Derek Lewis is the champ's champ. He will come back. He will redeem himself. But here's my pick, though. I think that Ngannou's going to win. I feel like the UFC is going to line up Derek for a rematch. Ngannou was scared of Derek the first time. I have a feeling it's not going to be the same fight, that boring, weird thing that happened there. But I think Lewis, for some reason, somehow gets in the mix and gets the title. I don't know. I fucking see this thing happening. But, hey, if Gane wins, I'm not too surprised. I mean, he is pretty damn good. Who do you think wins,
I love
Jess?
him. Also,
hold on a second. I want to know what Jess thinks.
Ngannou.
Jess picks Ngannou. Okay. Do you think you confident about that? Would you be shocked if Gane won?
Yes.
Okay, Jesse would be shocked. Look at that. Okay, go ahead. Next point.
I was just going to say, my resolution right now.
Yes.
I'm already losing weight, man. I'm cutting through it. This isn't a resolution, this is a lifestyle.
Yeah?
When I heard your juice head friend talk about my boy Cody Garbrandt like that, didn't sit well with me.
So you want to fight Cater?
Yep. I believe I slid into your DMs about a week or two ago, man.
Okay.
I want to be the MMA Holes MMA heavyweight champion.
What?
I don't like this Matthew Klein Cater, man, talking about my boy. 125-pound guy. You're a bodybuilder, man. Pick on someone your own size.
Hold on a second.
I'll fly out to Arizona next year and take that bum out.
So all right, let me ask, how big are you? How tall are you?
5'10".
5'10", and what's the poundage you're at?
250.
250. Whoa, 250. So you're a big boy over here. So what weight you looking to fight this man at?
Heavyweight, man.
Heavyweight.
Yo, I'll cut down to Cody's weight and fight this guy.
You're
I
gonna
don't know if I could get there, man. But
what? You're gonna cut
I
to
like this
135, 125. So 250. What's the lightest you think you can get?
oh man, I could get to 170.
170. 250. That's some cut. What do you think, Jess? 250 to 170.
I think you can do it.
All right. Jesse believes in you. If you could hit 170, you might have yourself a situation. We might have to put this thing together.
How much does Cater weigh?
He's saying he weighs, what, 190
well,
or something like that?
He walks around kind of heavy, I think.
I think he walks around 190. I think.
Of course
that's what
he's
said.
heavy. He's a juice head.
So, okay. This is what I want to do.
Does he still take steroids, though? I don't think he takes steroids.
Well, listen, we can make this happen. This is what I want you to do. I need you to cut a promo. Okay, I'm going to put Matthew Klein Cater on the screen right now. I'm going to send this to him. Okay, I need you to cut a promo here. Let's put him here. Let's go. Shallow King, who is he's doing a podcast with Buff Bagwell. I saw. Okay, here we go. Shallow King. Let's put. Okay.
Oh, look at his Christmas picture. Did you see there?
Hold on a second here.
Christmas picture.
Let's see his Christmas picture. Oh boy. Well, when you get a chance, check the stream. Wow, that is some Christmas picture. Got the boys and got a Barbie doll wife going on there. Look at that. Beautiful family. Very nice. What the fuck is going on in that picture? Oh, Jess, can you dress like that in a Christmas picture for us?
Yeah, I don't think my boobs are big enough for that, Moss.
That's all right. There's push-up bras. There's a whole bunch of things going on there. There's a lot going on in that picture. All right, look at that. Okay, I'm going to put Matthew Klein Cater on the screen, and I need you to call out the Shallow King. What's your best pitch for the man?
Listen, like I said, I'm tired of this guy calling out guys that are the size of a pit bull. 125 pounds, are you kidding me? Pick on a man with some real meat. Midwest King. You're the Shallow King, I'm the Midwest King. Pick on someone your own size, and I'll put you out in one round. I'll make you tap out. I'll knock you out for the MMA Heavyweight Championship of the World, Arizona. Let's go, baby. 2022, I'm your king.
Wow. Jess, what do you think? What do you think? That was something else. What a promo there.
He kind of sounds like Matthew Klein Cater.
Yeah, imagine it's Matthew Klein Cater calling to fight himself. That would be crazy.
Like the way that he talks.
And where do you live?
I live in Chicago.
Okay. All right, we're going to need you to do it one more time, but I need you to scream, okay? I need you to scream and yell. I want to have like spit flying out of your mouth. I need you to amp it up because I can't send that. I'm going to be honest with you. I clap, but I'm not into that. I need you to go full heel. I need you to go below the belt. I need you to fucking go nuts right now on this promo if I'm going to send this to the Shallow King.
Get under Cater's skin.
That's right.
Sounds good. Let me go outside. All right.
Okay, here we go. Let's go outside. All right. If you're just jumping in.
I got to be honest. Matthew Klein Cater is very confident in himself, so I think it's very difficult for people to get under his skin. So you gotta really go there.
Now in Chicago, it's very cold outside, and he's going outside. He's really gonna cut this promo right now. He had a little practice run, but now it's gonna get real. Okay.
All right. Just tell me one, man.
Okay, here we go, you guys. One's in the chat if you're fucking fired up. You ready for this promo? Here we go. And what was your name again?
Brandon.
Okay, Brandon.
The Midwest King.
The Midwest King is about to call out the Shallow King, Matthew Klein Cater. Here we go.
Listen, Matt, I'm tired of you picking on 125-pound guys. Cody Garbrandt is just as big as my dog. You call yourself the Shadow King? I'm the Midwest King. You want to pick on a big guy? I'm the big guy. I am the MMA-HOLES heavyweight champion, the people's champion. You think you're so confident behind that little screen of yours? I will fly to Arizona right now, take the belt, knock you out, make you tap. I am the king of this heavyweight division, and I will do it for the MMA-HOLES community, baby. Let's go!
Okay, all right, there we go.
I think that was way better.
Better?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That was worth it.
All right, chat. What do you think? All right, Brandon. All right, listen. I'm gonna have to think about this, but I appreciate your effort.
I would send it. I think it's that's perfect. I want to hear what Matthew Klein Cater has to say.
All right. They're saying not bad in the chat. There's some clapping going on. All
Pretty
right, Brandon.
good.
All right. Thank you for the call, my friend. We'll let you know what happens.
Yep. Thank you very much. I hope you guys have a great Christmas. Thank you guys for the chat. Love y'all.
All right, love you too. There we go. Brandon calling in. Look at that. Wow.
I thought he did a good job the second time around. I actually did. He actually gave it.
He went for it. He went for it. Tropic Tom.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I've been tied up. Came in at the end. My fight of the year is Jess versus the measuring tape.
Yeah, you lost that one, but maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll have a rematch. Thank you, Tropic Tom. Appreciate that. We got some donations coming in, baby. Let's go. D-Rez! What?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
John Jones, crash the show. 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 John Jones, crash the show.
Yo, D-Rez. Coming in with John Jones crashing the show.
I was trying to mention John Jones. It was supposed to be, whatever, he's still a donation.
There you go. There you go, D-Rez. Let's go. Let's go. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the donations. Appreciate it. We have 17 minutes left of the show. It's going down to this. Right now, Gaethje Chandler is leading 68% over Yan and Sandhagen. It looks like Gaethje Chandler can be and will be the MMA Holes fight of the year. A gauntlet. Almost got knocked out in the first round, and here they are in the finals, taking on the underdog, Yan versus Sandhagen. Who will win? 516-522-0267. Call the show. Let's hear your voice. Last calls of 2021. Jess, this is it.
Is this it?
Are you going to miss 2021?
There were some good moments, yeah. I'm not going to take any of it for granted. There were some not so great moments. But, good moments.
Okay.
Call from
Beyond Infinity Dynamic Coaching Life Improvement Workshop.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Beyond Infinity Dynamic Coaching Life Improvement. How you doing tonight?
This is real, not talking to you, Chris. I mean, Moss, but I'm doing good.
Good.
Hello? Oh, okay.
What's your fight of the year and what's your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution. What is my New? Actually, it's already happened. It's going to be happening. Hello?
What'd you say?
I said it's already happening.
It's already happening. What's already happening?
Well, I got a Christmas present. I will be going to UFC 270.
Ah, very interesting. Are you going to be doing press for the MMA Holes while you're there?
Probably not.
Well, you can fuck off then.
I'll be wearing an MMA Holes t-shirt.
Okay. Sounds good. So I don't understand. So what's your fight of the year?
What's my what?
Your fight of the year, 2021 MMA Holes fight of the year, or UFC fight of the year.
What kind of t-shirt do you have on right now?
What?
What kind of t-shirt do you have on right now?
A long sleeve brown short.
A brown short? Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, my fight of the year, probably Ortega Volkanovski.
Ortega Volkanovski. It's not a bad one. I can't take that from you. But here's the thing.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Not to take. You go first.
I can't understand a word this guy's saying. Sorry, man.
He said you go first.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I could trend. I got you, bro. Don't worry.
Let me ask you a question. Out of the Yan versus Sandhagen and Gaethje Chandler fights that the MMA Holes came up with, which one would you choose for fight of the year?
Gaethje Chandler.
Gaethje Chandler. And would you pick Gaethje Chandler over Ortega Volkanovski?
What kind of t-shirt do you have on right now?
Do you have on right now? What are you wearing? 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 What are you wearing Why not?
I mean, it was good, but I'll say the Volkanovski just had me on the edge of my seat more a little bit more, and it was 5 rounds. So
can you sing us a song? Do you have like any song that you prefer, like you would like to sing? Like, is there anything that, like, if you're in the shower, you just let it out, or if you're in the car or whatever, you just like to belt this song? It's like sometimes when I hear Red Hot Chili Peppers, sometimes I'm feeling like, how's it go? Feel like my only friend. It's the city I live in,
the city that loves me,
only as I am together.
I love you. I love you too, Moss.
Okay, so what kind of song would you sing if like there was something that you just want to?
I don't know. I don't normally sing in front of people.
All right, sing with me. I don't wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't know
that song.
Oh, you don't know that song? Okay, sorry. What is it? Under the Bridge? That's the song we were singing. I think that was the song we were singing. What song would you sing if there was something? If the gun to the head, they said, "Bodie, you got to sing a song." What would it be?
Probably something from like the 90s.
Oh, okay. Would it be hip hop? Would it be
How about Limp Bizkit?
Ska?
Limp Bizkit. I don't know. I don't want to be anything specific. It's just whatever.
Give us some Limp Bizkit.
I don't know any Limp Bizkit songs.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit was probably early 2000s. They did come out late 90s. Yeah. Okay. Do you like what do you like there? Rock? Do you like hip hop? Do you like soul music? Country?
I like whatever. Probably like
alternative. Do you like Nirvana?
Yeah, I don't have a specific taste. I just like whatever.
What's your favorite song from the 90s?
I don't know if this is from the 90s, but Jesse's Doll.
Oh, that's 80s, right?
Everybody likes that song.
I like Jesse's Doll. So let's sing it together. Ready? Dun, 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 dun. I want to get my guitar.
Dun, dun, dun.
Jesse was a friend. Go ahead, give it to me.
You want me to sing that part?
Yeah. Just get it started.
No, I just want you to get us to the payoff. You know, I wish I had Jesse's girl. Get us to that part.
I don't know all the lyrics to it, though.
You can make them up. It's all right. I don't know the lyrics either.
Okay. Jesse was my friend. Dun, dun, dun. She was he was a real friend of mine.
It's okay. Take your time.
I don't know all the words to it.
Okay, you're doing good.
Neither do I. Don't worry.
That's all right. You're doing pretty good, actually. You're doing better than I thought.
Thanks, Moss.
Okay, give me. You know, I wish I had Jesse's girl. Give me that part.
I'm too shy.
It's okay. We got you. Yeah. We're here on the MMA Holes. We're here trying to get you to get past your fears. You know, so when you get off this call, you're gonna just tackle the world.
You're doing such a great job, Bodie.
I don't have COVID anymore, by the way.
No, well, that's good to know. So if you yelled, "I wish I had Jesse's girl," would someone like barge into the room thinking like there's something going on with you? Is that why you're not doing it?
Well, it's a little weird and random.
But if you did do it, just tell whoever walks in, say, "Hey, listen, I'm just singing on the greatest talk show of all time." Come on, let's go, Bodie in the chat. Let's egg him on. Come on, we could do this, Jess. What do you think?
Bodie, come on, Bodie.
All right, here we go. I'm massaging your shoulders. I'm getting you pumped up. This is like Eminem before he went out for a rap battle. Okay, your palms are sweaty. Mom spaghetti. Let's go, Bodie. You got this.
So you said you want me to sing the
climax.
Yeah, the big. I wish I had Jesse's girl. That one.
I wish that I had Jesse's doll. Jesse's doll. Where can I find a woman?
Perfect. Beautiful. That was great. Good job, man. I'm proud of you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Anything else? I don't think we talked about that. Yeah.
See you next year, I guess.
Okay. Have a good, happy New Year. Okay?
You too. Bye.
I just want to say for everyone in the chat who kept saying, hang up, move on, take another call, blah, blah, blah. The more you do that, the longer Moss is going to keep the call going. I just want to give you that advice. You're better off not doing that. Because he sees it. And then he's like, well, let's just keep it going.
Bird, female, dog.
Who is this?
Hello. Gerg,
Oh, what's up,
female dog.
Gerg?
How you doing, Jesse?
Wonderful, wonderful. How are you?
Doing good.
I haven't spoken to you in a while, have I?
It's been like, what, 2-3 weeks?
Yeah, it's been a while, man. What's your fight of the year and your New Year's resolution?
Fight of the year has to go to Chandler and Gaethje. It has to. I mean,
Yes,
yeah,
I
love that fight.
I
Edge
agree.
of the seat. First round was probably one of actually the greatest round I've ever seen in my life. Throwing bombs. I loved it. I loved it. And New Year's Revolution. I find that stuff pretty corny. Like I don't really like resolutions like that because
No.
I mean,
Do you not like
you
Do you
shouldn't
not like
change
New Year's
depending-
resolutions because you're afraid that you're not going to be able to fulfill them?
No, it's not that. It's just like you feel me. You shouldn't. You feel me. Change. Your little outlook just because a year. You feel me. Just because it's going to be a different year. You should change. You feel me. Based on for you. You should change when you're ready. You should change. You feel me. Like when the time is right. You shouldn't change this. Just because of 2022 coming. I might as well start focus on my goals now. Like it's really corny to me.
Yeah.
And then people. You feel me. I see a lot of people that. They don't even keep those promises, So that's why it's a drag to me.
Yeah, that's fair. But I feel the concept is like a lot of people, they push off change, right? They keep pushing it off. So they have the New Year's resolution to kind of give them a little kick in the butt,
Yeah, but it seems so cliche to me now.
True. So you must not celebrate Valentine's Day either.
I don't.
What do you mean? How did you get to that conclusion?
Because Valentine's Day is a cliche holiday. You said it seems cliche to you.
I mean, that was pertaining to New Year's, but Valentine's Day, no. I mean, I don't really know. I guess not. I guess I don't actually.
Yeah, don't.
celebrate Valentine's Day.
Don't.
I guess I don't.
Don't celebrate Valentine's Day. It is the holiday for the sucker. Seriously. Anyone that fucking simps on Valentine's Day, you need your head examined. Sorry, I had to chime in on that.
Nah. But yeah.
Yeah. I feel you.
I don't know how she jumped to that conclusion.
I don't know either. I don't know where she was going with that either.
It's pretty logical if you think about it, right? Like if you don't celebrate things that are cliche, that like the first thing that jumps into my head that is another cliche holiday would be Valentine's Day. I can't think of any other holiday that's just as cliche.
What makes Valentine's Day so cliche?
Well, it's a Hallmark holiday. It doesn't even have like any meaning behind it, really. It's literally something that Hallmark invented for people to spend their money on each other.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it's not like it has no relevance to.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it doesn't have any relevance.
Jesse, what are you talking
kind of right. No, because I was that kid. You feel me? I was that kid. My mom would make me. You feel me? She'll make me buy all this, or she will buy all this candy and stuff like that, like these little you feel me, to and from cards. And I had to give it you feel me, like to every kid in the classroom. I was that little kid.
Wait, hold on.
You ever did that?
Wait. Your mom made you buy candy and then give it out to kids in the classroom for Valentine's Day?
No, she didn't make me buy candy because I was 5 at that time.
So she
bought it, and I had to be the little dork.
Oh my
you
God.
feel me? That handed out candy to everybody on Valentine's Day.
Your mom's just trying to get you laid at 5 years old, right? I think that's what's happening there. Your mom's just trying to get you laid, It's a good mom right there.
You never know. No, I just got permission. The other week though.
Yeah.
Like literally, I got her little nod. I don't know if she was in the car and she said she said something along the lines of you feel me, just use some condoms. And shit like that.
Wait, how old are you again?
I'm 17 right now.
All right, you're 17. Okay, so you're sitting in the car with your mom. And your mom's like,
Yeah.
make sure you use condoms when you're smashing that pussy. It's like, how's this conversation come up?
That was it was very less derogatory. Hold up, real quick. Hold up.
I think you got the birds and the bees conversation at 17. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically,
was this the birds and the bees conversation with you? Is this what happened?
No, like I remember. No. Birds and the Bees happened when I was like 6.
Oh, okay.
I remember she was reading like a little Christian book to me, like Adam and Eve or something like that. And I said, then if they just popped out of dirt, then how do we come? Do we come from dirt? She said, no, sex. You know, and I can do from there. You know me.
We gotta get your mom on this show, man. Your mom sounds like she's fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get her on next time. Is your mom up?
We're not going to do this.
No. Next time you call in, you got to prepare her. Say, "Ma, I want you to come on this show. The hosts want to talk to you. You know, we got to get to the bottom of this." So so you're in the car with her, and she just says, "Make sure you use condoms."
Yeah, it started off because she thinks I'm like a weirdo in a way. She thinks like because like I act like a little like a little nerd around her stuff. She thinks I'm a little weirdo.
Yeah,
I gotta go soon. But like she thinks I'm a weirdo, and like she said like, cause I go to an all boys school, and she like, she said just in case, cause like she makes me go on, she's making me go on prom with this girl, so it was just a whole thing. But yeah, I gotta go right now.
Okay, all right. I don't want to get you in trouble. Have mom call in next time. All right, thank you.
All right.
Gerg, female dog.
Gerg.
That kid's funny, man. The mom sounds like she's the trip, man. We got to get mom on.
Wonderful.
Poor kid's making calls.
Keith Bullock went to Christ is King High School in Queens, New York. I only know this because he mentioned it in the interview where he said he went to school with Lamar Odom.
Keith
Moss,
Bullock.
I bet you wore Quicksilver and Billabong shirts in school. Hooch.
I did go to CK. The CK Royals is where I went to high school, yeah. But, yeah, so I don't know who that is, Keith Bullock. Who the hell's Keith Bullock? I don't know who that is. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for the $2 donation. Back to the calls, 516-522-0267. Give us a ring. Call us up. 2022 is winding down. The show's winding down. We're going to take one more call, and then we are going to end the polls as Gaethje Chandler looking to smash on Yan versus Sanhagen. Last call of the night. Last call of 2021. Oh, boy. Last call of 2021. Who will be the final call on the show until next year? And once again, a big shout out to everyone that donated tonight. Really appreciate, you guys being generous. Thank you for the likes. 3 likes away from our like goals. So if you haven't hit the like button yet, smash away. And here we go.
Call from
Steve Gutenberg.
Whoa, the last call of 2021.
Oh, finally.
There you go. Look at that.
First of all, about better. You're fucking adorable, man. Keep being you.
Whoa. There was a fighting word.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Moss. I'm on to you. I know what you did with the fucking Volkanovski Ortega fight. You saw that on the list, like, motherfucker, I can't let fucking Volkanovski win this shit. And you create a bunch of alt accounts, and you had Jesse go in the other room and be like, be ready. As soon as this poll comes up, you need to get on those accounts and vote.
This sounds like the same theory you had with the with the Tyron Woodley knockout. It sounds like there's a little bit too much tinfoil in your house.
I live in the Matrix. I see the truth.
We still haven't finished the Matrix movie.
I was scrolling through the alt accounts on my one hand while I was bathing the baby with the other. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, Jesse's a pro.
I'm actually bummed.
I could hear Moss giving the signal, like, come on, Jesse, where the hell are you at?
I wanted Yuri versus Rodriguez. That's my fight of the year. That's mine. And listen, Gaethje versus Chandler is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on that fight. But Yuri versus Dom was the one that stands out for me. I love that fight. I really do.
That was a good fight. I mean, definitely KO of the year. I would give it that. But I don't know if I give it fight of the year.
I mean, it was fire. I mean, those two, remember, Yuri was getting cracked. Dom was landing some nice strikes, and they were just going back and forth. They're reckless. It was nuts, man. But I think, you know what it is? I mean, you got the recency bias, and it was a fantastic fight on top of it. So it's like, you know, I don't think that fight really has a chance.
Yeah, and I'm kind of pissed that fucking Colby and Usman lost out to Pena and Nunes. I mean, yes, that was upset of the year, but overall the fight, come on, Colby and Usman way fucking better.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Okay. Yeah, there was some really I mean, Gaethje versus Chandler almost got knocked out in the first round. Pena, I mean, yeah, there was a lot of weird things that happened throughout this bracket. It was interesting.
I mean, seriously, I thought Colby and Usman were going to be in the finals and might even win at least.
Yeah. Well, a wild run to the finals here, and it looks like it's going to be a laugher as Gaethje Chandler's going to run away with this thing.
Yeah, a lot of these fucking fights you were bringing up tonight, I didn't even fucking remember. I'm going to have to go back and watch some of them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild, right? You forget how many fights go throughout the whole year. But yeah, you know, that's one thing about, at least at this stream, you know, if you're looking for fights to freshen up on, now we can go back and check out these honorable mentions that happen throughout the stream.
Yeah, definitely. That's going to be worth a watch.
That's right. All right. And did you see the I Love Lucy movie? Did you see? That's
what?
There's a movie that we watched last night. It has nothing to do with MMA, but I figured, you know, since we spoke about a movie earlier, it starred Nicole Kidman, and she played Lucille Ball.
Really?
Yes. And Desi Arnaz was what's that guy? No Country for Old Men guy. What the hell is that? That guy's a good actor, actually. I forgot his name. Yep.
What, the fucking hitman guy?
Yeah. That was Desi Arnaz. And then what's his face? Oh God. J.K. Simmons, who I love, was the grumpy old guy on the show. Can't remember that guy's name.
I'm going to have to look this fucking movie up. It sounds incredible.
Yeah, like the cast is fantastic. Movie,
The movie was good.
It was
It was really good.
That's all I got to say.
Well, you don't like anything, Moss, so...
Well, listen, I tell you what.
It's worth the watch, for sure.
She did a great job as Lucille Ball. She really transformed into her, which is great. But the movie, I was kind of like, come on, man. What are we doing here? Like, I felt like it was kind of dragging to nothing, but whatever.
Javier Bardem is the guy.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah,
that guy's great.
Really good.
He's a good actor. And J.K. Simmons is a fucking home run. I told Jesse, anything that guy's in, he steals every scene. You know?
So John 209, I actually don't like Nicole Kidman either. I think she has a really like a puss face in all of her movies. But this one, they actually made her look just like Lucy, and you don't even know it's Nicole Kidman when you're watching her. Like it's a really good movie.
Yeah, I don't know what made me think of that. We still haven't watched.
I don't really care for an actress either.
Wasn't she banging Tom Cruise? Right? Wasn't that going on?
Yeah, they were married for a long time.
She's married to Keith Urban.
No, back in the day, she was doing that alien sex. She was doing that. What is that called? The alien sex?
Scientology.
Yeah. She was having freaky alien sex. All right.
Yeah, she wasn't a part of that shit.
Yeah. And then she wisened up. All right, anyway, I don't know.
Found out he was gay.
Yeah. Is he?
Gay. No, come on, he's fucking gay.
You think Tom Cruise? Katie Holmes, though. Well, but Katie Holmes might be a man, though.
I don't think he's gay. I think he's just a really difficult person. I bet he's probably impossible to live with.
Yeah, people usually confuse difficult people with gay people. Right?
We can go down a whole fucking rabbit hole here with Scientology with me on another fucking stream.
Yeah.
I got a lot to say on that fucking wacky ass religion.
Yeah, it's for another time. All right, I know I took us off the beaten path, but what else you got?
So how was Christmas? How was Christmas morning with Ellie?
It was magical. It was a magical experience. Ellie had no idea what was going on, but we had fun.
She was more interested in the wrapping paper than the presents, right?
Pretty much. Crawling around, drooling on things.
Boxes, wrapping paper, anything that she could put in her mouth.
Oh, that's funny.
It was weird, though. It was weird seeing her first Christmas. That was a little wild, but kind of surreal. But yeah, it was fun.
Well, yeah, my guest will be there Thursday.
Whoa! Wow! Look at that! Look at it. Just we'll open it on the Friday stream. Very nice of you, man.
Better late than never.
Sure, certainly. Well, thank you, Trunk. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah, and I just gotta give a shout out to fucking Dan Hooker straight up owning John Jones on fucking Twitter. Oh, it's hilarious shit.
Yeah, Kevin was liking it, and you know, it's cool, but at the same time, it's not for me because it's like, I mean, John Jones stuck his foot in his mouth, and it was just like an easy one. It was like a layup, and Dan Hooker hasn't been doing that great lately. You know, he's been getting embarrassed, so it's kind of like weird. You know, if I'm John Jones, I'm like, this guy, like who gives a fuck? He's Izzy's butt buddy, you know? So, yeah. I mean, he's right. Hooker's right, but at the same time, it's just like, ah.
Yeah, I'm surprised John even did that on Christmas. I mean, I've been saying for a while now he needs fucking, what's his name, Ali as a manager so someone can take away his fucking Twitter from him.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. He's he's a piece of work, man. He really is. I don't know what John's not doing anything good for himself. Although he is floating around Arizona a lot with his brother, training. He might be in the AZ area a little bit more.
I think he's trying to deflect off of his own career and taking a tumble.
Wonderful.
Hold on, we got a donation coming in here from Tropic Tom.
Tom Cruise's penis couldn't find a vagina if you parked it next to an asshole. He would definitely park in the reserved parking.
Ah, did you hear that, Drunk?
Yeah, I heard that one.
Oh, wow. Finally, our phone lines are working. Very nice. Thank you, Tropic Tom. Look at that. Wow. What do you think about that, Drunk?
Scientology finds all his bitches nowadays as cover. That's why he's still with them, dude. Because he admitted that he was fucking gay and they were going to fucking, like, out him if he left.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. All right, anything else?
Think about cover everything, you know. Happy birthday, Pulse.
Yes, happy birthday. Did you know it was Pulse's birthday?
He did make mention of it, yeah. He wanted us to give a shout out to his channel as a birthday gift.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. Sub the Pulse.
That's right.
Guaranteed fire picks.
Guaranteed fire picks. Pulse Reloaded. I'm going to put on Jesse now. Jesse, tell people why they should subscribe to Pulse's channel.
Well, you got to find his channel first. How am I supposed to promote his channel?
It's Pulse Reloaded, right?
Pulse Reloaded.
I think.
For the best picks. Better than Fight Briefing.
Wow.
I was just about to say that, actually.
But you're not allowed to say that. Only I am, because I did Fight Briefing.
There you go.
Subscribe to Pulse Reloaded.
Nice. All right, Drunk. Appreciate the call, man.
Yep. Later, Simon.
Later. All right, so there we go. The final call of the evening. The final call of 2021. This is our final MMA Holes Hour. What episode are we on?
I don't even know anymore.
I don't even know either. Let's see. We are on 206. And now it's time to crown the 2021 Fight of the Year. We went through a plethora of fights, and there were times where it looked like Gaethje versus Chandler was about to catch an L, and then it just mowed through the competition, took out everyone in its way. And the winner for tonight's and 2021's Fight of the Year. Can you roll your tongue? Oh man, I'm so hard right now. Oh my God! There it is in all its glory. Gaethje versus Chandler takes the title, almost knocked out in the first round, and moves to victory. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. The people have spoken tonight on the show. What a show. What a way to end the year. The MMA Holes Hour is now donezo. But before we go, we must celebrate one more thing. There go, there go. Nice. All right, guys. We're out of here. We'll see you Wednesday night. We have a guest coming on, an undefeated, unblemished fighter, making his MMA Holes debut Wednesday night. The final guest of the year. Friday, we'll be rolling into Fukov. New Year's Eve phone stream. I don't know what we're doing, but we're just gonna be popping some bottles, you know, and giving you another intimate hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Thank you so much to our sponsors, Headrush, Mystic Roots, CBD.com, Polymarket, and my bookie. Promo code MMA Holes. That's MMAHOLES for all of your discounts on all of your favorite products, as well as ESPN Plus. Link in the description below for all of your favorite live sports, UFC fight nights, and UFC pay-per-views. We'll be live again Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the thumbs up, and as always, don't be an a-hole, be an MMA hole.